What's up, everyone? Welcome to a collab stream with Rogue and myself. If you're in our Discord, you know Rogue is the NHL GOAT. We had to bring him on. Hopefully, this is going to be a thing for Tuesdays, Thursdays, and either Friday or Saturday for the big Saturday slate. NHL is back. There's enough data now we could research on stream with you guys. We're excited. Hopefully, you're excited. And yeah, I'm just gonna send out the link like usual, and then we'll get started here in just a sec. We'll kind of just show you guys like the process, but this will be fun. So this will be fun. Okay.
I immediately love the look of Fiala, so this is gonna be fun to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let me copy this. I will also be, quick note for those of you just watching the replay. If you see anyone type !props, that will post all the things we have taken so far. So if you're live in chat, make sure you do that. You could type !Discord, !X, or Twitter for our handle there. Discord's free, Twitter's free. The only thing you have to pay for is the site. And if you use code PF30, you get 30% off. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Posting on Twitter now. Sending out the noties there, sending them out in our Discord now as well. So if you don't have YouTube notifications on and you want to join our Discord to get notifications there, feel free to do that. And yeah, okay, you just got to remind me when we find a play we like. I got to add it. But other than that, yeah. For some reason I can't see chat right now, which I don't know why. Does this have to be full screen? Can they still see you now? Where is the chat? Oh wait, if I go like this. There we go. What's up, gang gang? I gotta leave your camera like right there. There, that's actually fine. Wait, no, it's not. That does not work. Yo, what's up? Pretty good? Welcome, welcome. Have no idea how to use it for NHL, yeah. That's kind of what we figured. It's hard, so
it is pretty tough, but once you learn it, you'll get the hang of it.
Exactly.
The stats relate to actual.
It's insane. We were on a call for hour and a half, 2 hours last night, and we found some crazy plays, hit some crazy plays. And this is a big slate today, so we have a lot to go over. Do you just want to start at the top and go from there? Start at head-to-head?
Yeah, so just do the first game, so Tampa versus Florida.
Okay.
In the research tab section, we'll start there.
I see. Okay, so the way Rogue likes to do it is he filters by head-to-head, because in hockey, head-to-head really matters. And then you have the cheat sheets up as well for the goal scorers. So we're just going to filter by this game first. Start from there. Head-to-head, this guy is 4 of 8. Or two of these guys, Braden and Jake, both 4 of 8. His name is also Point, so maybe he's a lock for a point.
We like streak in hockey too. So like when we see a guy that has 2 goals in a row, we really like to focus on them because normally they get their third. It's just a weird thing that happens, but I see it all the time. And if their defensive stats line up like they do, pretty easy target to consider.
For sure.
So we would just click on them or go to the goal scorer matchup sheet.
Right.
And then you look at the skater stat page. And what I like to do here, I like to check power play first all the time.
And then filter by home or away.
Yeah, based on where he is.
And then last 5. And typically here you want to leave it on per 60, but recently I've noticed that you can put it in the filter if you have it on per game. But we'll just start off per 60. And then we'll filter by game. And these filters can actually be really, really handy, especially the high defensive and the shots on goal. Just to see, and the time on ice filter.
Yeah, kind of similar to the basketball. If you guys cap that ever, that's what we're trying to make this similar to kind of make it easier for our Propfinder members. And then also Vincent creates.
It's hard to hear him.
A lot of capping with.
Hold on. Let me turn him up on Discord. 1 second, guys.
Yeah, that might be why, actually.
Let's see. I have. Oh wait, I can turn this up. 1 second. Yeah, if you can't hear him, just let us know. This is our first time doing it. We have to like run it through Discord. It's like kind of annoying. Here we go. Is that here? Say something now.
Hello.
There. That should be. You're way louder now.
Okay.
Is that better? You can't hear him at all. What? Did this change back? Wait, say something.
Hello.
It should be working. It looks like it's working on my end.
Weird.
Still low.
Okay.
Ah, wait. I could, hold up. I could filter. I could turn this up. Hold on. This is gonna be way better. How about now? Try now.
Hello.
There we go. Okay, if you guys can't hear him now, you guys are tripping. This guy is blasting in my ears right now. That better be, surely this is working. Not much better. Perfect. Okay. Cool.
Nice. Good.
Okay.
What were we talking about? Shit, I'll go back to looking at your stream. Yeah, we always look at power play first because my idea is like, that's what teams are gonna try and like target players that they want to get going offensively on the power play.
Exactly.
You can see that stat-wise by looking at shots and goal per 60, filtering by that. And it's my buddy Vincent Creates and I. He's like a big part of my capping, and it's like he's like more the focus on the head-to-head and seeing those trends, and like I'm more the skater stat page, and us working together with that kind of works nicely. But yeah, head-to-head matters so much in hockey compared to like
any other sport. Yeah, literally.
It's just because some players are just like some teams just can't defend certain players. It's just you just see that when you look at the stats. It's crazy. But anyway, yeah. So we look at power play. I normally like to look at the split first, and I like to see recent trends. So we do 3 games and 5 games.
And you can see his instant increase here. So when you add him on 5 games, shots on goal per 60, 15. So not bad. But you typically look for about 15 to 20 range right here.
Yeah.
And then when you filter last 3, I mean, you could see the instant tick up. So 31 compared to 15 is crazy.
The only annoying thing that we'll have to fix with this is we'll have to make it so that it's not 1 game played there for the thing. But if you do the split to the just last 3 games in general, and then we see that he's the highest on his team.
Yep.
So that's a reason to take him. And then we'd also now go look at even strength stat.
Yep. And then this way we could find the time on ice filters.
Yeah.
Pretty low on even strength, which is interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens if we filter by away and then last 5. So yeah, pretty low.
Mm-hmm. So then I'd start looking at like other potential people on that team.
So what was the other guy? He was Braden is also 4 of 8. So same stats there. We could also check the matchup here. So
which is a good call to do.
It's a pretty rough matchup, honestly.
Yeah. So filter that section by shots per game, like the actual defensive matchup page where the color.
Oh yeah.
It'll make it a
So
little easier
they allow the most to the defense, which is not typically something you like. Especially you look at the defense. I mean, they allow the most shots, but 0.18 goals per game, which is extremely low. You can see they're literally last in the league in allowing shots. Also, pretty good said we cashed the over on decibels, which is huge. So they can hear you.
Nice. Good.
What's up, Vader? Moments. King Shells. Glad you guys are here. Glad you guys can hear him. So yeah, shots on goal. I mean, just in this stream we're doing goal research, but if you like a guy for shots on goal, especially, you mainly just want to look at the recent trends, right? So last 5 to last 3. If you're focusing on one guy, Braden Point, let's see, he went from 2.6 to 2, so kind of on a downtrend. What was the other guy? Was it Gunsel?
Yeah, Gensel. And this game,
So
we
two
will
to
care
three.
more. We will care more about power play stats in this because you got to keep some things in the back of your mind, like divisional teams hate each other more, especially these two teams, and there's going to be penalties this game, and they will get power play opportunities. So that's why players that look better on the power play will
Interesting.
probably have a better chance to score, especially if they give you good odds, right? So that's another thing to factor in.
Right. So away, last 5, filter by shots. Oliver, Braden, he's like he's up there, right? So he's getting some shots. I mean, these guys you probably don't even want to take at all. 0 shots.
We're liking Gensel too because his time on ice is the highest on the power play. I don't know how much that has factored in, but the last couple of days I've liked that.
5.7 most on the
but
team. Him and Kucherov.
Exactly, yeah. And Cooch screwed us last game, so if he scores this game, I'm gonna be kind of annoyed, but I wouldn't be surprised, not gonna lie.
Someone's asking about IFF stats.
Yeah.
Do you rate those more or less than shots on goal? Like IFF, ICF, ISCF?
Shots on goal is what I sort by every time.
Right.
That's like this.
I would start there, and then if you're between two guys, maybe filter by the ICF, IFF stats.
Yeah.
But always a good call. I mean,
you want them to usually be higher.
I mean, you can see 52 is pretty insane.
Yeah. For the IFF stats, you want your player to be like higher than 10, and the ICF stat basically. Like you just want it to be like, and also like top 3 on the team. You kind of want it to be around, unless they give you good odds for a player, then that's like a way.
So either top 3 or 10 at least, unless you're getting super good odds.
Yeah, and it'll be important once I get Jose to add the last 10 game filter to factor in.
Right.
That'll be the way to factor in time on ice and shots, is if it's an increase from the last 10 games played to the last 3. Which you can check if you check the last like 25.
Yeah, I could check 25 season. Yeah, 8 games away.
So if it was an increase, if the last 3 games were better,
so yeah, that's huge.
Like him exactly. So then
huge increase there.
We like that. So that's a trend. That's a nice trend that we would see, and it would give us more of a reason to take him.
Oops.
But yeah, this game I didn't like as much personally. I think I played 2 guys that were like runbacks for me. If you want to talk about the Florida side of things, I think I liked Florida.
Yeah, we could go over that. More. What about, I mean, with Gunsel, this 52, 48, 32, I mean,
yeah,
that seems pretty insane. And do you think they're going to get a lot of power play minutes?
Yeah, just because it's it's only 1 game played, we don't like it as much.
That's true. That's true.
We would have to put it to last 5. Put the count to last 5 games.
Or yeah.
And then
it goes down. Yeah. Kind of curious.
We actually like
low
Braden
time
Point
on
better.
ice too.
We like Braden Point better actually. If you go back.
Where's? Yeah, he's also getting more time on ice too.
Yeah, we like Braden Point better today. I'm pretty sure actually looking at this.
Higher shots on goal, lower here though, but way higher on the ISCF.
Yeah, higher on the ISCF.
Interesting. That would probably just come down to a matchup, like whatever matchup you like more. So, which in this case probably would be Braden because they allow almost 1.5 goals per game.
We want centers against Florida for sure. And that's why this page is so helpful. Like you should be looking at this. You should have the 2 tabs open like we do, and have the research tab open, and then this cheat sheet section open, and that's just how you should be running it.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't take any Tampa guys though, just because their defense. If I were to take someone, it'd probably be Braden. But their defense, I mean, when you see red across the board like this, you just typically don't.
Yeah.
And you can see, I mean, the center. It looks, if you were to take anyone, they're only low on the average ICF, IFF, ISCF. They're still allowing, pretty low but decent shots on goal compared to all the other positions where they rank literally last, except for defensemen. But.
So I'm taking a chance on Anthony Cirelli this game.
Okay. Oh, just because he's a center. Interesting.
And he plays on a line with a guy that shoots too.
That's another thing we need to go over.
The lines.
Lines,
matter.
yeah. So
depth
typically,
chart.
once you're done looking here, head over to the depth chart, and then especially if you're filtering by points, or if you're researching points, you want to make sure you're researching guys who have like good stats who are all playing together, right? So if one of them scores, then maybe the two others get assists. And defensemen don't really matter, right? You mainly just look at the wings and the center. So in your case, you took Sorelli.
I love Hagel because of Hagel.
Okay, because of Hagel.
I think Sorelli is going to get a rebound from Hagel because it's centers that are scoring more, which means, in my opinion, centers are usually like net front slot guys, so they must have a problem defending the front of the net, which is weird for Florida, but that's just what the stats are telling me. So
He's also getting huge time on ice.
And also, you could, like, eventually we'll have goaltender stats on here once I talk more to Jose about how to actually cap those. But you could go and see, like, rebounds per 60 and see if there's an increase for a goalie at home, like if he's playing at home compared to home and away. Just try and look for trends any way you can with the data. So another thing that I like to look for are point pairs, right? So if a guy's not plus money for a point and like it could be either or that score, we look at a point pair. So Anthony Sorelli and Hagel are on the same line. Then we go down to power play. They're also on the same power play. No, like
yeah.
And then we would combine them on like Bet365, DraftKings, FanDuel. Normally if you guys have Bet365, they have the better odds because DraftKings always like price gouges you when you point there. It's annoying. Sometimes you get lucky, but yeah. And then you try and get plus money that way because they're on the same line. And if one of them scores, which we are trying to predict with the stats, then it's very likely the other guy's going to be a part of that point.
Exactly.
And then you can get a good, what's the word for it?
Good value. Good odds.
Yeah. It starts with a C. Oh my god, I don't know why. Anyway, I'll think of it probably later in the stream. But yeah, if you want to look at Florida, I guess we can do that.
Getting some questions here.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. Shots on goal. Oh wait, I already read all those. Another TD show. I'm probably gonna stream that later today, Phoenix. I literally run 2 tabs for every sport. Exactly, gang. Super helpful to have.
It is.
What y'all think about Marchand's shots?
Yeah, we'll see it. We'll see when we get there.
How do you look at power play such even strength? Because I've only looked at the defense. So power play, on power play, since there's 4 forwards, they're just gonna get more shots, and you could just see based off of that, like off the stats on specifically power play, you could just see who's shooting more or who they're setting up, right?
So also, there's a shooter spot on the power play.
Right.
So if you look where Hagel, careful. Yeah, okay, sorry. So where Hagel and Bjorkstrand are, that's the shooter spot.
On
the power
where?
Play. On the power play.
Oh, here.
So you see where they are there? Yeah.
Yeah.
So those guys are like, that's where Ovechkin plays usually. That's where like guys like that. Like
so these guys are the shooters typically.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So and you can see that in the stats normally. Like Bjorkstrand will be higher for shots on goal per 60. Same with Hagel should be normally.
Okay. Yeah, I mean 9.
I haven't seen Hagel actually. Where is Hagel?
Let's see last 3. Yeah, Bjorkstrand. Pretty good also it said Rogue helped Jake with player name pronunciation. He will. Don't worry. He's going to have to.
Do we not have data for Hagel?
I don't know. Did he not play recently? Is he like not playing on power play?
No, we just don't have data for him. Do you want to give it a refresh real quick?
Yeah. Oh, is it because I have the time on ice filter shouldn't matter for that?
Hagel should be. He's one of their best players right now.
Lightning, right?
We don't have Hagel.
Weird.
Is he not playing? What's going on here?
He might be injured. I don't know.
1 second.
No, he's not. Does he just not have odds right now for some reason? No, Hagel's right here. He just doesn't have odds.
No, Hagel's out. He's playing with Gensel though, so we really like that still. Yeah, Hagel's out. So see, we'll figure once we have more time, we'll get this so that it will be more up to date, this section. But there's other lineup pages for now that
Right.
you can look at. Well, like there's ESPN and
Nothing
Daily
yet put in.
There's Daily Face Off. But basically, we still like that play for Sorelli because Gensel, who we liked before, will
Right.
be with that line. So yeah, I don't know. It's just make sure you guys check lineups before you place bets. Don't take the depth chart right now for complete granted until we put out a thing saying it's like completely like up, like it's gonna be more up to date, and figure that out. Like just look at a secondary option for now, which I'll do more of the stream. I'll have my phone here just in case.
Okay.
But yeah, let's go on to Florida. Well, I really like Sorelli even more now because Gensel's on the line with him. That's really good. And Gensel's shooting, which we saw, so I like that.
Cool. Marchand shots. So I would look at the normal matchup first, then check the same player with power play. Yeah. We typically actually do the reverse. So you start with power play to get a gauge on who's shooting the most or who they're setting up. Because power play are just really high scoring chances, like just generate a lot of offense.
It's how you can kind of like see who the team's trying to get going offensively, or who the team's trying to put their offense around. Like normally Cutter Gauthier, the GOAT, is always high on Anaheim because he's the offense on that team.
Right.
Leo Carlson obviously is having a great season, but that's who they're always trying to get the puck to.
Vader saying Bjorkstrand isn't even... Is that how you say his name? Bjorkstrand?
Yeah, Bjorkstrand.
Bjorkstrand, okay.
He's the third line.
See, you gotta help me. Vader's saying he doesn't even have a shots on goal line.
Yeah, some guys won't. It's really annoying. Yeah, it's just...
So sometimes, I mean, that could be a positive correlation as well, you know?
Could be, yeah. If you dig more into that stuff and actually track it, I'm sure...
Because look at his increase, too. 2.6 to 3.3.
And yesterday, we saw with Gunther on our 2-hour call.
Yep.
That's exactly like...
Exactly. So you have to see... Yeah, you have to see the head-to-head and the positive trending. If they're trending up in shots...
Yeah. and have a good defensive matchup.
Yeah, I'm getting flamed, bro.
Bjorkstrand.
Bjorkstrand.
Seattle legend. The Kraken legend.
I don't know anything about hockey, bro. The Hawks had their dynasty with Taze, Kane, Host.
Bro, it's back.
Jarmy.
It's back, bro.
It should be back. And then I'll know the names. Don't you worry. Once we're back, and we're watchable. Once we're watchable, buddy. Okay, so Lightning here, the defense, not great. I feel like anytime you see defenseman as the highest shots, you don't like that, right? Or does it just... Yeah. So, I mean, they are allowing decent amount of goals to defensemen if you like a guy and you want to snipe him. Like, I mean, I don't know. I hate Seth Jones because he was on the Hawks, but plus 700. Forsling plus 950. I don't know if you would even ever dabble with defensemen, but maybe sometimes you see this top 10 rank.
I try to sometimes.
Yeah, because just the value, right? Like...
Yeah, for value.
But most of the time, it's just going to get tipped in front of the net, and then, you know, they'll get a point for it instead of a goal. So,
like, if I'm hype on a player like Schaefer, I'll ride him the whole time he's plus money.
Right.
And you just kind of do that stuff with defensemen. I don't know. It's really hard to get them for a goal, though. I don't know. G on our Discord sometimes, like, he does that a lot. I don't know how he does it. He's really good at getting those.
It's just nasty.
Yeah.
If you're not in our Discord, you could type > Discord. Yeah. It's free to join, so join there.
We all post your plays there.
Yep. Okay, so you said you like some Panthers guys, right? Or not?
I like Evan Rodriguez, yeah.
Evan Rodriguez. Okay, so filter by last 5, then 3. You can see he's leading on last 5, and second on last 3, which is good. Reinhardt is on an upswing, though.
He is, yeah. That would be like a...
And he had a goal.
Look. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, plus 125, though. So
go to that. Exactly. That's why I leaned Evan Rodriguez. But go to that research tab page again.
Yeah.
And then we look at...
I could also filter by... I'll probably start filtering by team.
There's your chalk right there, eh?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so we just saw Reinhardt, kind of what we were just saying. He's also 2-game goal streak right now. Good head-to-head stats. Sometimes
Vader,
it matters if you
type
score.
!Discord and it'll pop up. It'll give you a link.
So you'd want to click on Reinhardt here.
Yeah.
We obviously like.
Oh my gosh.
And then we'd go to the
70%. Jeez Louise.
No, not those filters.
Oh, these.
Yeah, just go home. And then,
yeah, like this guy's a dog.
So he scored
5 out of his last 5, 6 out of his last 6. That's just insane.
He scored 6 games in a row. He scored. So you go to shots on goal now as well on there. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But he's starting to drop off though.
Yeah.
So
9 shots against Anaheim. Holy.
So I saw this when I was looking at it, and that's why I personally am not betting him today, because I didn't like that he's falling off. Because also go to the 9. So see the time on ice that you can hover there.
Yeah.
It says 18 points. So
18,
see
22.
20. But see how it's going down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
go to the 9, 25.3, 21 point something, or 22.5, and then that.
And then
off
18.
that shit. We hate that shit.
Yeah.
We don't waste our money on that shit. So then we'd go to skater stat, because we're just like, fuck, we don't actually like that guy to score who has the good trend on the research page. So we go try and find somebody else, doing our power play strategy first.
Home, just good there.
And remember, left wingers for E2. That guy who we just saw there. I guess that was weird the way it was filtered before. I guess it was just season stats the way it was filtered.
Yeah.
That was
on season.
But there's a, what do you call it, a defensive weakness to left wingers, and he's got the bump to the first line the past like 5 games. So that'd be a guy personally.
Also, something we noticed last night is the less red you see just across the board, the better, and like usually that's the guy who scores. So you want to look for, I mean, green would be ideal, right? Like, I mean, this is insane.
Like what I'd want to do is just click on E2 personally. The E2 Luisterin. I can't even pronounce his name really.
What's E2?
See him right there? EETU. Go down a bit. Scroll down. Like
this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then go to the point. So this would be a guy that I target for a point. So I would target him for a point. So then you'd want to hover over a line.
Yep.
Or no, wait, you can see them there. I always forget. So he's plus 136 for a point, plus money, and first line, playing with Reinhardt. So that'd be a way to play Reinhardt. If we're not super confident that he will score, we target somebody who's plus money for a point on his line, who looks decent enough, and that's a way. It's an even better bonus if they're on the power play, but I don't think E2 is.
Right.
But yeah, anyway, back to the skater stat page. That was just something.
Oh, he is. He's on second.
Is he actually on?
He's on second for power play.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, guys. Shooter spot, too. Yeah, shooter spot.
So you really like him for a point, then?
I would take...
Even in his last game, or his last home game, yeah. I mean, uptrend on minutes, too. 15 to 19, because he got 3 points.
I like him best for a point. If he's available for a point for you guys at plus money, that's...
What's up, Bolts?
That's who I would take.
Anytime, Jonathan. Yeah. I think this is actually pretty decent here. Let's see if he's actually getting on the season. He's getting the most power play shots per 60 at home on the season.
Yeah.
Second highest ICF, IFF, highest ISCF. So pretty good, pretty decent there. and the ranking isn't bad. So probably even take him for a goal, maybe.
Yeah, could be worth a shot.
Yeah, pretty good. They all go on YouTube after.
We like guys.
It'll be posted.
It'll be a good thing to have the VOD, because I'll talk a lot, and it'll be good to be able to go back.
Right. You can just see the information, like just the trends are just so important.
It really is.
I mean, this guy last 3 games, last 4 out of 5, and then also defensive matchup. You can see the power play, as I just said, at home on the season. He has the most shots per 60. So just things like that. I mean, it's insane. Like,
and we like that he scored last game too.
Right. Remember, three points. We're not even taking him for a goal. I mean, you probably could. Wouldn't blame you.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. But
I actually wouldn't.
points
All of
target.
these were assists, but
Yeah.
I mean the lines really matter. Power play units really matter. Checking power play stats, trends, defense. That's mainly what you look at.
Yeah, players that used to be a third liner that get the bump to the first line, very good value there normally. Like Nick
Right.
Robertson, that's another guy to always think about when we get to it. But yeah, Evan Rodriguez is who I liked for
So
a goal
14
here. Let's figure out why.
Oh wait, hold on. This is wait. Oh yeah, so a little bit of an uptrend, like about a minute. Doesn't matter too much. They've only played. We have to fix this filter as well. I told Jose about it.
Yeah,
It'll
you
be
won't be
fixed
able to.
soon.
Yeah, you won't be able to see as easily why I liked Evan Rodriguez with this. Now that I'm looking at it, unless do the full season instead of last 5 games, maybe. See what it.
Season.
And then go
Well,
back
also,
to-
wasn't the center matchup? Or no, it's not great.
It's not the best, no. But I don't care about the goal part of that. That's another thing I should have said.
Oh really? Just care
I don't
about
ever. I care about the
shots.
shot section and then the
I
ICF
guess-
and ICF and IFF part.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm noticing defense is usually pretty high up. It's just because they shoot in so much. Like,
Yeah, they always are shooting the puck. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you're always see that honestly.
okay. That's what I was thinking.
So go back to per 60 for the value of that skater sets.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to see if you can tell. So it shows the 8 games for
Mhm.
Evan Rodriguez, but anyway, that's who I liked best because there was somewhat of a weakness that I saw, and he's a run back for me. So that's part of the reason. And he's on a line with that E2 Lewiston, or not on a line, but he's on the power play.
I like
two.
E2 a lot.
I know, buddy. That's who I'm probably gonna take for a point, and I'll have Evan Rodriguez.
I'm gonna
still for a
take him.
goal, but
I'm gonna take him for a point and then update the props.
it look like FanDuel looks like it has the best. Eh? It's usually a good sign too. I like that.
E2. Where's this guy from? What kind of name is E2?
Finish I think it's Finish.
Finnish.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, plus 136 with this value, last 4 out of 5. I mean, and
You got and he's first
good
line.
defensive
With
matchup,
Reinhardt
first
guy.
line, second power play, shooter spot,
That's our
positive
first
trending on the power play. So,
Lock. That's our first lock of the stream. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's still plus 136 on FanDuel. Take him to win a unit here.
Okay, let me update that. E2 for a point. There we go. Now if you type exclamation mark props, that should pop up. Okay, so I think that's it for the first game. Let's get on to the second game here. And this is so have you noticed, like, here, I mean, odds are just going to be worse, right? That's just how it works when the
Exactly.
defense is all green. Like,
Yeah, this is a good game. I like this game.
okay, so defense is obviously going to be highest. Center, left wing, can't really go wrong with anything unless you're picking a right wing on the Wild.
Yeah, we like centers and left wings here.
I think
So
Pretty Good's asking who you root for.
who do I cheer for? Toronto, sadly.
Toronto, that's right. I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to say that if I was wrong. But yes, I'm a Hawks fan. So
I was born into it. I basically only used to watch hockey for the Leafs, but then the last 2 years probably I'm just more of a hockey fan now. So
you've given up, given up on the Leafs.
I honestly, so I have an American team, and then I'll always cheer for the Leafs. So Utah right now is actually the team I'm rooting for.
Yeah, they're just fun to watch.
I can't bandwagon Anaheim, even though Cutter's my favorite player. But
Utah's just fun to
Utah's-
watch. Their
yeah,
name
Utah-
is sick too, like the Mammoth. It's such a good name.
Mammoth, yeah, they're my favorite American, and they're also fun to play with in like Chell, the video game, because they're
Right.
They're sick. So shout out to Utah. Better than Arizona, sorry boys. I love Arizona though. So it's the #1 place I want to go to in the States. I'm pretty confident about that, or Colorado.
It's funny.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. We want
So
to
here,
target
uptrend on
we wanna target
Eck.
Anaheim.
Uptrend on
Yeah.
Eriksson Ek, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Andy's a
Defense.
center.
uptrend on defense. So remember that. So the reason I targeted Schaefer was because he's that up-and-coming rookie that's trying to prove himself, running for the Calder. Zeev Buyam, same sort of thing. He's first-line power play. He's Schaefer of Minnesota, not as good.
Oh, so you want defense here? You're looking for defense?
Yeah, because it's all green. Remember, like what we were saying yesterday.
I guess, yeah. I mean,
it's all green across.
No, plus 800 too.
But no, not for a goal though, because I don't like taking goalies for a goal. I think that's too crazy. Point, because he's going to be plus money for a point. So we'd click on him.
Islanders, interesting. This guy?
Yeah, and then we'd go to his points, and then we'd filter.
Not bad.
We'd filter home.
Yeah, he's home. If you guys don't know, you can see it right here, the home versus away, so you know what to filter. And a 6 out of 10. I mean, that's pretty decent.
And he's plus
110.
It's probably better odds elsewhere. Let's see. But yeah, that's a guy who we'd want to target because we'd go and look at the lineup page now.
Eriksson Ek is a run back for Bolts. He might run it.
Yeah, he's. I think he usually plays the Boldy, so he gets Boldy shots.
Would you filter by position here ever?
I never have tried it because I
feel like
used it. You could
feel
try
like
it on
we
the
could,
screen.
right? Yeah.
Try it. Well, I looked
up
this. Was it looking wild? Yeah. Let me make sure he's on the power play one.
So 5.5 shots per 60, but we're also not taking. We're not taking him for a goal because you don't want to take defenseman for a goal. So how would you go about just researching a point?
So I would look at so
the lines
like
probably
based on the trend, and then I'd look at the lineups.
Oh, Eriksson Ek, I liked him.
Yeah. So the defensive pairings. Zeev Buyam, you can't see it here. You can. Yes, you can. No, you can't.
He's also why is he in shooter spot?
Okay, so we're gonna have to really fix the depth chart part, bro. So he's not on the second power play. He's on the first power play.
Okay, interesting.
And he's with Brock Faber in a defensive pair. Who, if you guys don't know, Brock Faber, I think has scored the last 2 games, or at least had a game or a pretty hot streak here. So that's a good thing that we look for a point. And then we would also see that he's on the first power play unit when you look at daily faceoff.
Yeah, he has been hot.
And so he's going to be playing with guys like Poldy, Kaprizov, Ek, and Zuccarello, plus money for a point. So.
So you mainly just look at the. Yeah.
And he got a point last game, so like we care about that stuff. You could start streaking for a point, like I'm going to take him, like probably right now. That's why I'm saying it like this. But then you go into the skater stat page after seeing that. Oh yeah, okay, I like Buyam for a point, but I don't think he'll score. Who could score? Who could score that goal? So then we look at power play first.
Yep, power play. They're home, right?
Yeah. And then last 5, I think you'll probably have to do. Yeah, last 5.
Buyam's getting the most shots, too. So him, Kaprikov, Boldy. That's crazy.
Yeah, buddy, it's pretty fun when you get into the stats. Yeah.
and you say he's on first line, right? So Kaprikov, Boldy, Eriksson Ek, Zuccarello, and they are all the top 5.
Yeah,
including him.
Yeah, that's why we take that guy for a point at plus money. So then you'd also go and double check to make sure that the recent trend is still okay enough. So you'd go into the split.
Oh yeah, you could filter here.
And no, you do the split too. No, sorry.
Which one?
Split, where it says home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and do all.
Oh, just filter. Okay.
Yeah, and then do last 3. Yeah, and then so Boldy.
Yeah, see, that's still good. So you think Boldy would score, and then he would get a point? Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
Because we just saw by going back and forth there.
So it's favorite his point then, and he's coming off a 26-minute game.
And then just double check.
Another thing we could filter. Hold on. Yeah. Another thing I wanted to filter is the time on ice, right? So if they're uptrending, that's even better. Look, he's on a 3-minute uptrend. So then you filter him by what minutes he's currently getting, and he's half. So 50% on the season, plus money on the best line, best power play unit, getting shots on goal. I feel like you can't not take him.
Yeah, so I'm going to right now.
Also, Vincent's in chat. Hello, Vincent.
Oh, yo, what's up?
I didn't know he was Bolts hockey. Guess he's a Lightning fan, huh?
Oh, he's a Stamkos fan. Let's be real here. No, he loves the Lightning. No, he's a Lightning fan. But Stamkos
I hate the Lightning.
Hate
the Lightning.
Beloved. I like the Lightning more than the Panthers. So.
Really?
Fuck the Panthers, bro. But I still bet them today. So.
I hate them because they kept killing the Hawks dynasty. Stupid Lightning.
Yeah, that's fair. I've always liked their players like Vincent Xavier and Martin St. Louis.
So hold on, let me add Bouillon here.
Yeah, we want Bouillon for a point. Let me take that. I forgot.
Bouillon point. So we have E2 and Bouillon so far.
Oh my god. Okay, so DraftKings has him at plus 110, but for anybody that's in Canada, I haven't checked FanDuel, but on Bet365 he's plus 132. So you get a really good plus EV line.
Right.
Compared to DraftKings at plus 110. So taking him on.
Let's see what terrible odds I get. I get plus 103. Like, you can't make it up, bro. You literally can't make it up.
You know, Bet365 is the bet. Like,
I do have a profit boost, though, so it's not terrible.
Bet365 all the way. I'll always shout them out. Anytime I
can.
Fair. Favorite book.
Favorite book? Just give me the most money and we're good to go.
Yep, exactly. But anyway, let's, I guess, so we checked Minnesota.
Dang, he's plus 100 here.
Favorite Boldy for a goal too.
Boldy for a goal? Okay.
Because that's what.
Oh yeah.
We didn't check the even strength stats first. We got to do that as well.
Okay, we'll start at Boldy. His name. Also, the guy you're researching, his name will be highlighted here. Just
super helpful.
Super helpful.
I love that.
Okay, so split home. We'll do last 5. So 8.6.
Look at Eck.
Eck 2, yeah.
Okay.
And then last 3. So both of them right at the top, pretty close.
Change the split, though. Change the split.
Yeah.
So Eck, I see exactly why you like Eck. Eck's a good bet today.
And his matchup.
Yep.
You could also look at matchup here. 7 shots.
I favor Boldy because he scored 2 games in a row. So like I was telling you guys, the streak matters. So he's more likely to score that 3rd goal. That's why I factored Boldy over Eck in my.
Interesting. He's way lower.
Yeah, but
like,
look at
no trend.
You would look at this and be like, oh shit, he's due, and he scored the last game
head to head.
That matters too. When you look at head to head,
well, he did too. But wow, Boldy looks. I think you're right on Boldy. I think you're right on Boldy. That's insane.
We're probably gonna put him with DeBrincat.
We're gonna have to. This might be one we have to watch. Boldy and Eck. It's got to be one of them. I mean,
it's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be. But
for sure.
What I was gonna say is, if you go back up, it matters more that he's scored head to head in those 2 games as opposed to
than these 2.
No. As opposed to go back to it. Like the November 8th game, 2024, and then didn't score the April 15th.
Right.
Game.
Right.
It matters more that he has that trend of just dominating them recently. Like,
and home. Scored at home against them last time.
Yeah.
So also another thing we could look at, time on ice, kind of want to filter by that. 19.9 is what he's averaging. So let's go ahead and filter, and he scored in half the games and last 3. So and head to head. Like
oh, and what if you put it to home too? What is that too?
50%.
Okay, 2 games in a row still.
That's crazy. Yeah, let's see Eriksson Ek. Let's just see, just quick. 19. So it's already it's already on 19. So he's hitting his shots on goal. He's just not hitting his shots. He's hitting his shots on goal. They killed my Islanders twice. FanDuel minus 115 for a point, says Tara.
If it was me.
For who, Tara? Eriksson Ek or Boldy or Bouillon? Hawks got their cups, that's true. Nothing worse than Hard Rock bet odds. Is that true? That's what Vincent says.
Hey, sometimes there's some good value.
Man,
But
I
yeah,
don't
no,
know.
normally they're pretty shit.
It's gotta be Eriksson or Boldy. They're both plus money. I mean, you could just take both.
Yeah,
Might be, yeah, pretty good. Just said might be both. Literally, that's what I'm thinking.
exactly. And if it was me, guys, like if I was looking at this and I was trying to build like a betting thing with it, I'd take Boldy in a lay to score, and I'd probably put Eck in a lay to get 2 shots.
Interesting. So you do
What
like the
would be the
shots?
value on 2 shots?
Probably not much.
No, you
Minus
wouldn't put 2
620.
shots. Oh, okay.
I mean, his line's 3.5 though. Like
Yeah,
that's
I'd put him for 3 shots. I'd put him for 3 shots.
also Boldy's line is also 3.5. So
Yeah.
man,
I don't know.
it's
Shots are so annoying, bro. I like just taking a goal.
Right.
I hate watching real and they're just like, "Oh, it's actually not a shot."
exactly. It's like what hit off the post? Nope, doesn't matter. It's like what?
I hate that doesn't count as a shot, bro. It's so annoying.
So I think booing him for a point is like a lock. I just don't know.
Yeah.
You still lean Boldy though? I think I'm leaning Eck. I don't know.
I lean Boldy, yeah, because
Look at all of it is green.
Yeah. I lean Boldy because
Also rank 1 in goals. Yeah, that's
I
pretty
lean Boldy
insane.
because he's actually proven himself recently and has scored in 2 of his 5, or 2 out of the 5 last games or whatever that he's played.
Right.
And Eriksson Ek has not, so I would not trust Eriksson Ek in a goal way because of that reason.
Fair.
So we favor Boldy because he has actually scored in the last.
Books
2
are
to
also
5.
favoring him too. Oops.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's Boldy. What I was saying to everybody in the Discord chat was, whenever Boldy scores, just ride him because he's a streaky goal scorer. He will keep scoring, and then he won't for a bit, and then he'll keep scoring.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why when you can get guys on his line that play with him somehow, that plus money, plus 132 somehow, we take that for a point. It's crazy. But anyway, go. I want to see Anaheim now.
24 minutes. Yeah, let's look.
I
have a 50% profit boost on 3 picks, so probably just use my favorite ones on that. I think the Buium point is my favorite right now. That seems insane.
Yeah.
Value's just there. Okay, Cutter, here's your boy.
Okay,
so
hey,
filtered by shots. Yeah?
Oh wait, your boost can't be 3 in the same team, right?
Not in the same team, no. Same game.
Anybody that has a boost for 3 guys in the same game, or wanted to do a point pair instead of taking Buium straight, you could do Eriksson Ek and Boldy straight
Ek,
for
Boldy,
point.
and Buium.
If it gave you plus money for just the 2 of Ek and Boldy, you do that. But you could do the 3 of them because they're on the same line, it'll be tricky. They're on the same power play, but Boldy and Ek are second line, Buium's first line D. That's why it's kind of hard to do that stuff.
Right.
But yeah, that's why trying to just do Buium straight for a point is going to be the best play, because I doubt you get Ek and Boldy plus money for a point pair. But yeah, let's look at Anaheim.
This Cutter guy averages 4.5 shots on goal per game in the season. That is insane.
He's my favorite player. Do you want to know what team he used to be on?
The Hawks?
Wait, no, let me double check. I'm pretty confident it was Boston.
Really?
I'm pretty confident. Let me double check that though.
Oh my god. He's 0 for 3 head-to-head, though.
No, he's a... Oh, that's even worse. Oh, fuck.
What?
Dude, he was a flyer.
Oh, no. Hey, we beat them, though. Patrick Kane is my GOAT. Oh, my god. Do you remember that goal?
Patrick Kane is the GOAT, honestly. He's a legend. I love that guy. I hope he starts going here soon, honestly.
Honestly, bro.
He should. I was hoping...
Yeah, Cutter was in Philly. Yeah,
Cutter's...
That's...
I don't know what they traded.
I can't believe Kane went to the Red Wings, bro. That's just like a knife to the heart. Unbelievable.
I think that was the Drysdale trade. The Flyers got Drysdale for fucking Cutter. Oh my god. What a nightmare that is.
Would they get scammed?
In my opinion, if they had Cutter right now, they're a disgusting team.
Really?
Like, I mean, they already are. I think the Flyers are gonna make the playoffs. Like, I had a future for that. I think, like, I put out. But they're good. I like the Flyers. I like the Anaheim Ducks too. I didn't take a future on them though. I wish I did. But they're gonna make the playoffs. It's not worth taking that anymore, I don't think. But Yeah. Just try during the season, if you're gonna bet futures and stuff like that, just try and target like who you think to win the division or the conference.
Boldy and Neck, bro. I'm telling you, Boldy and Neck. I think we got our two boys.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that's
it was
why
a good trade at the time. Vincent says it was good at the time.
Yeah, yeah. Vinny was super helpful with that research tab page.
Yeah.
Section, because I really like using that to confirm what I'm seeing in the skater stat page.
Right. It's just like very broad until you click on the guy, then you get a ton, obviously.
Yeah. And what we're trying to do
you
now
could even
is
filter by the last 5, last 10, whatever you want to do here. So like last 5, I mean, Leo Carlson scored in the last 5 games.
And guess who my one of my favorites today are?
Carlson?
Yeah, hell yeah, buddy. That's why I was excited to take to Anaheim. Man.
Cutter on Philly right now would be comparable to Michkov. Skilled as hell, but not shooting because of the system.
Yeah, Michkov's a tricky one. Like he's kind of streaky too. Like when Michkov scores, I like to ride him, but yeah, he's a good player. He just needs to get used to the system. You're right. I hope he does, because I like the coach right now in Philly. I think he's a great coach. He's doing a really good job with that team. So I hope Michkov can figure it out.
Shootout Zegras.
Yeah, Zegras, the GOAT.
Dude, you took him last night? I'm like, oh my god. I should have just taken him instead of Cates.
Yeah,
that was insane.
Cates and Connect Me.
What even happened to Cates? He did not. They scored. There were 11 goals in that game, and he couldn't get a single point.
That line didn't do anything. Annoying. Yeah.
Wait, where was he? Yeah, he only got 1 shot on goal, 4 for 15 on faceoffs, only 17 minutes in the game. So I think it was a little lower. He was on a downswing in that game.
Yeah, Vinny got me to take Dvorak though, so I put like I think $5 on Dvorak.
Bingo. Okay. So Cutter, 4.5. I mean, we don't really look at 2025. I just like getting a quick glance right at the start. Both 3.8, so 2 at the top.
Is Granlund in?
Granlund plus 380 seems pretty decent. Yeah, but he's falling off too. So Cutter's going up. Yep. One thing you're not gonna like, the head-to-head, he hasn't hit any against Minnesota. But 14 minutes, 15. Is he getting more than that? Yeah. So that's something you can take into account as well. So we start power play, do away.
I don't like him this game.
Really?
No.
Oh yeah, 4.6 and then 9.5. Yeah.
I like the first line.
Granlund, huh? Come on now.
Dude, I don't think he's playing. Or he's on the 4th line. No, is he on the 4th line? Oh yeah, no, he's coming back to the
He's on the 3rd line.
Yeah, so no, he'll be on the 4th line according to this, unless they change it. But basically, it looks like he's coming back to the lineup. So sometimes it's cool to sprinkle on a guy to score if his stats look okay.
What is he? Was he injured or something? Oh yeah.
He was injured, so he's coming back to the lineup. So these stats aren't recent at all. So
well,
looks
he
to be
just
like on the 4th line. But when
he did play though. He did play though. Yeah. He just scored in his first game back.
Yeah, but
he just played 2 days ago and scored. Seems decent. That's why, I mean, shots on goal per 60.
He tipped in the goal. Okay, yeah, he tipped in the goal.
Look at his head-to-head, too.
Oh, I thought it was Moore who scored that goal. That's why I didn't even register that in my brain when I was looking. Okay.
No goals on them, but his shots on goal against them are pretty nasty.
Okay. So if he scored last game that he played when coming back from an injury, this is a guy who you would honestly want to sprinkle at again, just because like he'd be good value. And
I mean, look at his power play. 37.
Like, I don't care if he's on the 4th line personally. I love who he's with, right? Like, I like Nikita Nestorenko, and I like Alex Killorn. So, honestly, and he still gets second power play unit time, so he's good value anyway. Yeah, it's really important, guys, as you're looking at this data, to have the lineups in front of you. It is super helpful. Like, so like daily face-offs, just use that for now. We'll
his last 5 is down though. The last 5 to last 3 is down.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? That's
But he's
why
getting 4 goals per 60 minutes in his last 3 games. That is insane.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Leo though, Leo Carlson. It's another guy. He's the
Oh, yeah?
chalk. Yeah.
The chalk play.
He's good value though. He was like plus 210 to score, I think. So I like that. I usually like taking a guy that's like over plus 180.
So
I don't like taking
his minutes are going up too, which is good.
Yeah.
Oops.
I like that for Granlund. Or no.
Or Carlson.
Carlson. Yeah, Carlson. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I like that is IFF and ICF.
Vincent's saying no one gonna mention Creeder. He likes Creeder.
Well, that's why I like Carlson, bro, because he's shooting a lot. I think he's gonna get the rebound. We can look at Creeder,
Jeez, look at Creeder.
yeah, and then also check the. We should be checking the head-to-head too.
He seems like a chocolate.
Like on the actual other tab.
Mm.
Just as we're swapping to a different player, yeah. So you see why he likes Creeder, right?
Yeah. and high rank as well.
Yeah. I wouldn't be shocked if he scored instead of Leo now. You might have me there, Vinny.
Yeah, Carlson.
But,
he looks better.
I leaned into the skater stats when I picked Leo, like way harder.
Got that pattern to go back to back. He says. Yeah.
Yep, he does. He's streaky. See what we mean with some goal scorers are like super streaky? You can just literally look at the 25-26 season in the trend page and you just see it.
Not on a way. Interesting.
Yeah, not in a way. And that's
One
why
thing for
I
shots is to see the shots subchart to analyze all the shot attempts, missed shots. Yeah, for sure. These charts are super helpful, especially for time on ice as well.
And if a player doesn't have a shot on goal line, you can do your filters in the trend section and scroll down. It'll adjust the shot on goal area to what you have filtered. So you can look at shot and goal to see if there's an increase or decrease, misses and not misses, based on the filters that you have in. And I really only filter home or away based on where they're playing. Now I'm starting to do time on ice more, and if we figured out, so with the value section with skater stats, instead of per 60 we do per game, like you showed, like we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
We would see Leo Carlson gets 3 shots on average in away games the last 4 games he's played, and then we'd also want to check the split. So we'd put it to all last 3.
So it is down, but away, I mean.
Do last 3. Do last 3.
Oh, okay. On all.
And then all, yeah. So it is down. So it's gonna be still an average of 3 because it was 2.67 and 3.25. So it's still an average of 3. So I would go to that.
Right. So then you take that, and then you could also filter here as well. So like when he gets 3 shots, I mean you could see.
And then go to points. So you have to go to points.
And then 7 out of 9. That's insane.
Yeah. So that's
absolutely
really
insane. Also, you could filter by away as well, and then see how he plays away. I mean,
I give credit this to Jake because this is like kind of what he does with basketball. So
100%.
And it's helpful for hockey. I 100% discovered yesterday. So this is a more advanced way to look even deeper into certain players for sure.
Kreider. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Chris Kreider.
Kreider. What did I say before? Creeder?
Oh fuck! I hope not.
Pretty good. Just corrected me.
I probably just tuned it out.
Pretty good. Just had to correct me. So okay, one thing, since I don't know anything about hockey, total shots is just like what? What's the difference between total shots and actual shots?
Well, that's how many times he shot the puck, and then so he missed the puck. He missed the net 3 times.
Okay, so just. Yeah. But it counts as a shot even if they miss the net entirely?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he still shot the puck.
Yeah, okay. What if it gets, like, blocked? Does that also count as a total shot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So blocks, okay. So this is a pretty good ratio, right? Well, apart from the 3 of 7, these are pretty good ratios.
That's why the IFF per 60 matters too, right? That's why we want to make sure it's higher than 10 because we want to make sure that they're actually getting shots through the net.
Right, for sure.
Like through to the net, and that's when we look at the glossary. Do people know about the glossary section? Like, people know to click up there and see those stats that we have for this.
These ones?
No, like just for like the advanced stats, like right there, the glossary. See in the skater stats page, glossary.
Oh yeah. If you don't know what any of these means, you could just Yeah, you can just click here and it'll tell you.
I just wanted to show it on stream so that people like. If
Right, for sure. This is available on like MLB, NBA, anywhere where it's like random stats that you don't usually hear of unless you're like actively in Propfinder or in some data tool. So yeah, make sure if you see this glossary button or it's like an info icon, click that.
If you don't know a stat, look it up before you obviously start.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I like Leo Carlson based on what we just saw. With if he's getting 3 shots a game, he's getting a point at least. If we swap it to goal, what's he scoring?
4 out of 7, so pretty decent.
That's still enough.
A lot of one head-to-head though, which is interesting. He got 8 shots last time though.
Yeah,
Holy crap!
Well, because
and then another thing you can input is the time on ice, which is this is what I do for basketball for minutes. So he's averaging 20 minutes on ice, right? So if you filter this by 20, I mean, you can see his shots on goal. He's averaging 4 shots, right? And he's averaging a goal. So, I don't know. Something to note.
Yep.
But you also want to take recency more than the season, unless in this case, like I just wanted to see when he had 3 shots, when he's away on the road, because those are pretty specific as it is. But that's what we found by looking. Like, away, obviously, you just look here. 3 shots. You're just looking at his recent trends. But yeah, all good to use the filters. We can also show the high danger chance. Where was that? Back here?
No, you have to go to the skater stat page. I think Jose...
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we could fit it in that area properly with mobile. But and also we have to fix how, like, when we look up in the trend, like for those filters, HDCF it wasn't showing any, but MDCF was like medium danger chances is what it was showing. Right. As but on here, yeah, you just go to random team.
What was it? Wild and who? Who are they playing?
Anaheim.
That's right.
Ducks. Yeah.
Okay, so you get to see.
Chris Kreider's
getting the most. Yeah. So he's getting the high danger.
Do the last couple games though.
Yeah. Do you do power play for this too?
No, I wouldn't worry about it.
So do you do away, or just the last few games?
Do the last 3 games.
So Carlson's the highest.
There we go. Okay, I knew.
There we go.
I did do a lot of my early looks at like 1 a.m.
Also, he is getting another minute on average higher, so that's also huge.
Yeah, I like.
So also top here.
And then we would do do strength. Make sure you do even strength.
Let's see, Carlson.
Wait. Oh. We'll have to fix that too. The high danger chances disappears when we put it to even strength. I forgot about that.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Anything.
Okay.
Anything.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, at least when we catch things on stream, it'll be a nice, easy way that he can just fix
things. Do you like Carlson or Kreider? Kreider, right? Not Kreider. I keep wanting to say Kreider. Kreider better?
I like Carlson better.
Okay. That's what I think. But Vinny's on Kreider, so Kreider, I don't know.
Right. I mean, are they on the same line, guys? Right. This is what I was talking about.
Right. True. We can look at that as well.
So they're on. Here you go. First line. They're on the same line.
Yep.
And they're on the same power play. First power play. So you point pair them, and see if you get plus money. Which I'll see if I can real quick, just for demonstration.
188 and probably
125. Yeah, this is gonna be plus money.
Minus a 118.
Yeah, this is gonna be plus money.
That's crazy.
Yeah, plus 120. That's who we would take because we like both to score, and they're gonna be a part of each other's point theoretically. So
I'd probably favorite Carlson point.
Yeah.
Would you like him for a goal as well?
I leaned Carlson, but because
I feel like Kreider, you just don't know.
But see, right? I would have talked to Vinny because like this is what we do, and then like he would have told me that he liked Kreider, and I've been like, oh fuck, well I'm gonna take him for a point pair, and then that's what we would do, and so that is what I favor. Take him for a point pair at plus money. Bet365 has plus 120. DraftKings is probably shit, but let me check. For you guys. I know a lot of you guys can do DraftKings probably.
Yeah. It is
DraftKings
interesting though. They're all on an uptrend.
Yeah, no freaking slander on DraftKings. I do like them a lot because they have really good odds, like fucking plus 150 odds boosts, like just random parlay boosts. Like that's one thing that
2 points for each. Everyone's saying looks like 2 points for each.
Okay, so
Kreider looks better for a goal, says Fleazy.
Yeah. Yeah, so plus 102 on DraftKings for the point pair. And then if you guys favor whoever out of the two, honestly I like both, but my most confident play that I'll say on stream is the point pair. So I'd run that. You can get plus money on DraftKings right now, plus 102.
Interesting.
Or plus 120 on Bet365.
Do you? Oh wait, so Carlson and oops, not shots, points. So let me add him or add them both to the props. So if you guys type
oh, it's plus 122 on FanDuel, guys. Take it on FanDuel. Yeah, do that instead. It's actually really good that it's better.
Can someone type !point to see if this, or !props to see if this is working?
I just took it. We probably won't get through all the games today, or at least I won't, but it'll be okay. I think this at least gives, like, getting through like a couple games with all the fucking info that we've given you guys, I'm pretty sure will set you on the right path for the later games. Because what do we got here? It's like 5 p.m. they start at, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so we have plenty of time. And I want to do NFL as well. I'll probably do that after this.
Yeah. So, like, you guys got a lot of time to use, like, what I've told you. I mean, we're still going. Like, we're going to do at least fucking 2 more games probably.
Carlson. I want to see what odds I get just taking all these guys for a point. Carlson. Would you do... Yeah. I have to. Would you do Carlson... Okay, you would do Boldy and Zuium?
I'd do... Wouldn't... Oh, yeah, I would do Zuium, Boldy, Carlson, for sure, yeah. Yeah, those would be the three. But
I get plus 392 with a 40% or 50% boost.
If you did Ek might be safer though, right?
Oh, Ek too, yeah.
Because what I would do for you,
if I favorite him as well.
Because what I would do for you is for that specific exactly. So for that specific parlay, do Eriksson Ek and Boldy point pair instead of William, and do William with somebody else from a different game, because you can't point pair like in the same game, and I don't. Or take William straight, but
there has to be 3 though.
I know.
Or I do a 40% boost.
Yeah. So you do Eriksson Ek, Boldy, and Leo Carlson, the 3 of them, and see what that gets you for odds. Because because William might not be on the ice when Boldy scores, because it might just be a weird defensive thing.
Ek, Boldy, Carlson.
Yeah. See what that gets you.
Plus 293 with a 50% boost.
And if you added Kreider, how much does it put it up? Or can you add Kreider?
Up to 400.
I hate doing same game parlays when it's both sides. It doesn't feel worth to me at plus 400, especially with a boost.
Yeah, it would be plus 300 normally. I'm telling you, my odds are terrible. Okay, cool. The props are working. Yeah. E2 point, Bouillon point, Carter point, Carlson point. I could also... I'll look to see if I can straight them, but just fat chance on that.
Do the point pair, though, which is better value on FanDuel and Bet365. You don't take points straight at freaking minus 180.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it in hockey. Like, hockey, you got to look for value. That's what it's all about. And then you use the stats with what you can see with value, and that's how you make the best decision when it comes to
exactly.
Well, yeah. So the next game.
So Bruins defense is absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible.
Right wingers. Slavkovsky, eh? Oh.
Slavkovsky.
All right, let's see last 5 games.
Krill looks much better than Boldy, to be honest, for points and goal.
You like Kirill better.
That's what he's saying in chat.
Okay.
Or wait, hold on. Where is he? But yeah, but his odds, is his value worth it at plus 110 for a goal? He's got to be like minus crazy for a point. His line is 1.5 for a point. He's minus 285 for a point. That seems insane.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't take him, because he's not good value. And
That's crazy.
He also doesn't really. He's not ahead of Boldy and Eriksson
Right.
in the thing, which also means I don't favor the Kaprizov line at 5v5. I favor the Boldy Eriksson line at 5v5.
Exactly.
So that's another way to look at that, because those two are above the best player on their team theoretically. So like recently. But yeah, so
Slavkovsky's at the top. Interesting.
Hell yeah. Time on ice decrease though. Okay.
Yeah, a minute.
I don't think
And we do like right wingers. Look at all that green. I feel like it's meant to be. You just like
Alex Newhook's my run back, so I want to see if he ends up being something.
Okay, so let's start off power play.
Yeah,
they are home.
Last
We'll do
5.
Last 5.
Or try last 3 if it's gonna might give us the data for it. Yeah, do last 3. Perfect. So no idea who Joe Velino is, but cool. I think he used to play for Detroit actually. Played on Detroit last year.
Interesting. We can also keep up depth chart too.
Newhook's out, eh? Okay. I'm gonna take up the lineups for Montreal.
Why are my odds so different than yours? FanDuel might just suck, Tara. She said Tara's getting Krill at minus 320 for a point.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch Kirill today. Just do Boldy and Eriksson combo. It'll be plus 120.
Yeah, it seems way too low. Way too low.
Like honestly, guys, just do, because if you like Kaprizov to score, they'll see each other on the power play, right?
Right.
Well, like based on the stats that we're literally seeing right in front of us, we like that Boldy and Eriksson line far better. Like we like at 5v5 or even strength or whatever. So we want to take the pair at plus money, which is plus 122 on FanDuel. So being able to get those two guys for plus money for a point, who will theoretically get some playing time with Kaprizov, it's a no-brainer for today, in my opinion.
Exactly. Like you gotta find value in taking the points rather than, like, if you take a point, I mean, and he's on the same line with Kaprizov, then that's the way to go, right?
That's what we did with Louis Durinin, or whatever the frig you say, on Florida. He played on the line with Reinhardt, so we took the plus money guy at a point because we weren't 100% sure that we like Reinhardt for a goal.
Exactly. And especially with the value. It's all about value.
Yep. Keep it going with the value. But anyway, so...
Okay, so what do we like here? Let's check head-to-head for this game quick.
Yeah, that'll be the easy way to start. We like Caulfield and Pasternak. Gallagher. Looking at it quickly. So when we're looking at this, let's look at Gallagher and just see with him highlighted.
So is he not on power play then?
Gallagher?
Or yeah, he is. He is.
Gallagher should be. He
just hasn't. Or yeah, he had a minute. He just didn't shoot.
He's second line too with Kirby Doc and Zach Bolduc.
In his last 5 games on the power play, he hasn't shot at all.
Yeah, I'm not. For him in particular, because he's a long shot, we don't worry about the power play, honestly.
And he's a long shot. Why? Plus 440.
Because he scored it head to head, and he's got higher odds.
Yeah.
That's right. And then if you check the head to head tab. Or not
or
here.
This, yeah.
So he scored the last game he played head to head against them too.
Right.
Even though that was last year, it still matters somewhat because it's the same goalie. It's gonna be Swayman, I'm pretty sure, again today. So.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah, it's just another way.
Okay, so let's filter by 5. A lot of these shots. So you typically look for 10, right?
I only filter by 5. I only filter by 5. if the games played is fucked. So I always want to make sure that the games played there is 3 when I'm looking at
Okay,
it.
and then if it's 3, then it's fine. But
Yeah.
you typically this is a low number, right? You typically look for 7 at least.
It's a lot, exactly, yeah. So it's
a little low.
It's a risky bet. I personally didn't take him, but I know.
Felicie, we typically like the per 60 rather than per game.
I like rates way better. For me, all
the
last year, that's how
I will be honest, for filters, like if you want to filter a guy,
do it like this. Yeah,
do it like this per game, because then you don't want to just divide this in your head.
Here, do another
There's a
example
button for you.
Click on Suzuki.
Suzuki.
The player, Nick Suzuki, the player on the skater stat
Nick,
page.
here we go. Yeah.
And then go to filters.
Jeez, look at that. It's hit his shots on goal line.
Yeah, so go to filters and put 2.
Yeah, so yeah, because we filter here, 2, bang, and then you go to these filters, put shots on goal. When you get 2 shots, he's last 3 out of 5 to get a goal, 4 out of 11 on the season.
I'd favor Suzuki, and he's on a line with Caulfield, who
Right, and he's gonna have a good matchup here, right?
I
mean 1.3, 8. They're ranked 5th, so the Bruins give up 8 shots per game on average to centers. So
I haven't looked at that defense allowed section much, honestly. I don't know how to read those numbers as.
well, it's the same thing as
Oh,
this.
it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's just this. It's just
Okay. Is it?
yeah.
8. Oh, it
8
rounds up. That's why I got confused.
Yeah. It rounds up a little bit, just to fit it on
yeah,
screen.
Yeah, shooting percentage matters too, because that's like them actually scoring with their shots.
Right. So 15% out of those 8. So that's how they give up the 1.3 average, right? 15% of 8, I guess, is 1.3.
I guess. Yeah.
Slav might go today. Vincent says Caulfield.
Yeah.
Which you can see why. I mean, 7.72, right? And he's 3 out of 3 head-to-head on the shots. And with the goals.
Yeah, Vinny.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. He really
he is home. That's 3. So pretty low, though. 17 minutes.
So this is my thing with Caulfield that I.
And his time's going down.
He doesn't shoot as much at home. It's just his thing. But I was dead wrong about it last time. So I took Suzuki one of the games that I was talking to him about before, and it was Caulfield who scored. And I mentioned that this is why I didn't go on Caulfield. So I don't know. Caulfield's a weird player, man. I don't know.
I don't know if Vinny's on him. Vinny's on him.
Yeah, he's a weird player, bro. Like, as whenever I think it's gonna be Suzuki, it's him. Oh, it's kind of like baseball, actually. The Junior Caminero and Jonathan Aranda. How do you say that? Aranda. Whenever I bet one of them, the other guy hit.
I know.
Even if it was completely favored
and
for
Caminero wouldn't even make sense, bro, because dude just pokes it and it's just out. Like, how? He has so much strength. That's insane.
Yeah. But
fading Nick because he's not really shooting at all. Shots on goal falling off a lot. Yeah, Felicie, that's what we're seeing here too.
That's what I'm seeing with Nick Suzuki. Yeah. Yep.
And Caulfield, especially Caulfield. I mean, his shots are crazy down. His time on ice is down. He doesn't get power play. Yeah, I mean, we kind of knew this going in because he's he's plus 440 for a reason or whatever, right?
Exactly. He's jockey.
Or no, he's only plus 165. Wait, what? No, that's not right. Oh, he is. Interesting.
Yeah. It's just because we didn't refresh it maybe before or something like that.
No, that was right. This was right.
Oh, okay.
The more shots, the more chances. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I've discovered. High volume shooters. That's what you want. Usually.
Patrick Lane, dude. It's like a ripoff of Patrick Kane. Patrick Lane. Are we serious?
Yeah, the Montreal Canadiens power play legend, Patrick Kane or Lane.
See, I got you saying it now.
Do you want to know how to actually pronounce it?
Huh.
Line.
No way. Line. Yeah.
Patrick Line.
Do you have any resources for teams that put their lines in a blender? I mean, the depth, that's something we noticed, is the depth chart has been really, it just doesn't update. We just need it to update more. So right now we're checking like third-party sources, but we'll get this fixed, especially as the season goes on.
We had to get basketball all established.
Right. If the game goes to OT, take Caulfield.
Honestly, guys, if you like Caulfield to score, what I would do is
Wait till overtime.
just take last goal scorer to be Cole Caulfield. And in my opinion, it is
That's crazy.
it is way easier to take a guy, or it's easier to research a guy for last goal scorer as opposed to first goal scorer.
Really?
Yes.
Why is that?
Well, so for a while, like I was trying to figure out like why sportsbooks were promoting first goal scorers all the time and never last goal scorers. It's simply because like when you look at the stats, you can literally just tell like what players are going to be playing or who the coach is going to trust in those final minutes or in OT, who's going to be getting nice. And then you can literally just go and look on trends and who's scoring those last couple games in OT. It's Caulfield. It's, it's fucking Adrian Kempe. It's, guys like that. So
interesting. That's funny.
Once you find out who it is, it's very easy to play those odds for last goal scorer. First goal scorer is you're just throwing your money away. Don't do it. Really don't do it.
That's such a crazy fall off. 7.7 and then 3.4. Like that is.
Yeah. I honestly don't like Montreal today for the similar reason why I wish I didn't. Well, I guess Philadelphia.
Yeah, like even the defense looks really good. It's like I don't know.
Montreal just doesn't shoot as much when we look at their stats at home. They just don't shoot that much at home.
Right.
It's just weird.
Here to start to like pick a guy first. Do you start by any of these stats or just shots?
I start by shots. I only sort by shots per game. I don't.
Gotcha.
I actually don't even look at the other stats on that. Except
Really?
for time of night as much. Yeah, I don't look at
yeah.
I don't look at
he's getting 0.4 more shots, but this guy's getting 5 more minutes.
He's a defenseman.
Oh, he's a defenseman. Duh. Never mind.
Yeah.
19.
And he's not. I don't think Nodovsky's power play 1, or else that'd be a guy that.
I could see why you're on Suzuki though. He's on an upswing.
Yeah.
And he's getting more minutes.
Yeah, he's got that center. There's a mismatch to centers as well as right wingers too. I
don't like Montreal though. I'm looking at a lot of them. It's just like not enough.
They don't jump out at me like Anaheim did, or
Geeky been busy. Who's Geeky?
This guy over here, Morgan Geeky.
Geeky. Let's go. Yeah.
So that's pretty good. Yeah.
Defenseman's always gonna be the highest. Center and left wing typically.
Yeah.
Looks like right wingers. They don't give it any shots.
Yeah, we're gonna want a center or a left winger if we take somebody on this team, probably.
So Geeky.
Yeah.
He's a little down though, but not like this is.
He won the parlay for us.
Yeah, that's right. This is pretty negligible though, right? Like, he's at 3.6. It goes down to 3.3, and then the time on ice goes down by like less than half. I mean, that's pretty. Yeah. Okay.
So we'd click on him and dive into him.
Look at it! Holy crap! This guy always scores. He's plus 182.
Right now is the offense of this Boston.
That's insane. 0 for 3 head-to-head. Don't love that.
So no. What we immediately want to see is you go back to 25-26.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even care about head-to-head with a guy like Geeky.
Yeah.
He scored last game. He's a streaky goal scorer this season. I would put him in a lay simply.
He's also on
because
with Pasternak.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd put him in. So another thing you can always do, guys, if it, you probably won't be able to with Pasternak because Pasternak's always shit odds. But
right.
point lay with Geeky, But it's gonna be shit odds, so I wouldn't do it probably. But we'll figure out here.
So holy, his shots go way up.
Yeah, they do.
80.
Do last 5.
5. Yeah, I mean, still insane too. Or because
the last 3. So that's what we actually want to see.
Jeez, brother.
Good. And
but all of these other guys are right wingers, and there's a defensive discrepancy there. So probably wouldn't take 26. Dude, how many goals have this guy had? 26.
It factors in time on ice.
I know, but it's just a funny looking number.
Yeah, I know. It's just he literally scored 1 time, I think, and that's how it works out. I think mathematically.
It's hilarious. Okay, so Geeky 14, So this is what I would do for basketball. I'm just going to try it on Geeky. So he's got 14 in all of his games, which is good.
Yeah.
And
then you would do...
Jeez. You could also even... Something we haven't even touched on is just that the previous guys. Like, I mean, they have allowed 7 shots here.
This is how to double check, like, why they're terrible to that position. Like, this
right.
is like how...
And look, especially, most of it is recent. Like, you can see even here, there was a stretch of zeros. And then here, recently, it's been like 50%.
Yeah. That was another thing I have to talk to Jose about. We have to put in the goal scorer matchup sheet, we have to put a toggle for like last 10 games or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where it's not just 20, 25 every time.
Fleazy's, sorry. Fleazy's order when researching goals, shots, ISCF per game, that ISCF, and then the other ISCF per game. Tells you he's being very aggressive. True. Also the highest scoring chances.
I look at goals per
High
60
danger.
only on the power play. I don't really care as much on the even strength because some guys could just be due and that's why they don't. That's why they have 0. But power play, it matters sometimes for sure. Yeah.
His shots are down, which.
Yeah, because if he scored on the power play recently, the guy with the goals per 60, then like that's a good sign that he's gonna look good for our stats, which he does.
So per game, Geeky, he's only getting 1 shot a game though, 1.5 shots.
Yep. Yeah, because Pass is gonna probably be getting most of the shots right now.
Interesting. So you like this guy or no?
Well, yeah, because of recent stats, right? So you gotta do last 3. So he's getting 2 is what I would put it as.
2 and then 2.6, yeah. So, okay, so you start off by filtering the home and away splits, and then you just filter recency.
Yeah.
So if he gets, what do we say, 2 shots?
Yeah, and then go to points or goals.
Oh my god, 10 out of 13.
Yeah, so
Holy!
Yeah, so this is what we saw in Barzell yesterday, who ended up getting the point on the game winner from Schaefer.
I mean, how could we not take that? How could you not take this?
He's going in a parlay for 1,000%. Like, he's... for a point, like I'm gonna put him in a lotto, but yeah, you see this and you put him in a lotto easily. This is just the stats telling you to do it. Yeah, and you don't even have to don't even second guess yourself. Right. Don't let the books let you second guess yourself. Like, just when you see stats like this, you just there you go, cool.
Let me add him quick.
And when Geeky gets a point, it's like he's normally scoring, but recently he's not shooting as much, so it's trickier. So it's. I don't know. I would never take Geeky straight for a goal, but I would put him in a lay with like a little sprinkle for a goal, and I'd put him in the lotto for a point, and that's how I'd play him.
Dude, 20 out of his last 20.
Yeah.
Like what? Like that doesn't even make sense. And then something you could also do. So we were filtering his time on ice by recency, but you could also go down here. I mean, his time on ice is 18, so you could even put that in as well.
Yep.
And then, I mean, the stats looked good before, but just if you want some extra, yeah. So I would definitely be taking him for.
So far, it's.
Would you take him for a goal?
Not straight, no. But I would put him in a lay for it because of his power play stats that we liked and his rate stats that we saw on even strength.
That's just crazy.
So
here's what we have so far. If you guys type !props, you'll be able to see it as well. I've been updating it. Wow, yeah, that is pretty decent.
Yeah, it looks the exact same as Barzell yesterday.
They also average a goal to left wingers. On average, they will give up 1 goal to a left winger, and he is
definitely
insane.
He's like the only left winger on his team that looks good, so it's probably gonna be him.
That's crazy.
Maybe we'll do Geeky to bring Cat Fiala. Maybe that's what it'll be. I want to get to bring Cat before I have to go. Fuck.
Yeah, when do you have to? How long do you have? We have so many games left.
I have 20 minutes. So
20 minutes? Oh my god.
Let's do the Carolina Edmonton game because it's Jack Roslovic.
DeBrincat too. You want to do DeBrincat quick?
I want to do Edmonton first. Do Edmonton first, and then we'll do the Detroit one last.
Wait, let me just filter by Edmonton.
Wait, what time is the Detroit one? Like, I don't want to.
7 o'clock.
Okay, good. I don't want to cap 8 o'clock games. Good. Yeah, we'll do the Edmonton game first because Jack Roslovic returned home to Carolina. Motherfucker's gonna score today or get a point, I think. Like
The revenge game?
Oh yeah, and he's on an absolute tear right now. Pretty confident he's gonna be playing with Leon Draisaitl's line.
Which guy?
Jack, you got to go to Edmonton. Yeah, I don't really care about Carolina ever. Oh, actually, I do today. Never mind. I like them today. My 2 least favorite teams are Carolina and Winnipeg. Oh, actually, sorry, 3 least favorite teams are Carolina, Winnipeg, and Florida. So when I bet on those guys, they're probably gonna do good. But anyway, yeah. So do last 5.
Yep. 3.2, 3.
Where's Jack Roslovic? Why is he not on there?
No, don't tell me we don't have stats for him. Is he not playing? Surely he's playing.
He has to play today. There's no way he's not. I know for a fact he's playing. I took him. Just try and refresh. Yeah, he's on a line with Draisaitl and Podkolzin. Yeah, we really need the data on Roslovic. Or else there's no point capping that game, and we'll just do Detroit.
No.
Okay, we'll just do Detroit. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. We can do Carolina. I like Jackson Blake.
Okay.
He's plus 300 or something like that. Oh, fuck. Wait, what? He's plus 220 now? Wait, did I take him on Bet365? Is that why? Yeah, go here. Yeah, go here. I like this is one of my favorites. The long shot gem. Long shot gem this game.
Long shot gem. Who?
Jackson Blake. Yeah, he won't be high here, but he's on a line with I think it's Svetch. Or no.
Where is he? Oh, I see him.
Yeah. Go to the skater stats section.
Yeah. Blake. It doesn't even. Oh no, I was gonna say it doesn't even have a picture.
Yeah. So his line is Ehlers, Stankoven, and Jackson Blake.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Ehlers.
Would you wouldn't start by power play on him, right? Because is he on power play? Oh yeah, he is.
You got a good broad view of.
So yeah, make sure when you guys start here, we always start by power play. But if you're taking a long shot, don't pick a guy if he's not even on the power play. Then the stats are just gonna look terrible, obviously. Home, last 5. It's 4 games. Yeah, actually, he looks decent.
Yeah.
He's up there.
And then you do.
All of these are even, which is decent.
Last 3 games of not home split. And he's terrible in there. Okay. So then you'd go to even strength.
Still about the same.
Yeah, still about the same. And then, with guys like this, specifically Jackson Blake, I take a chance on them because they're way better at home.
And you would take him for a goal or a point?
Goal. I didn't. You just take the odds for I think it was plus 220 or plus 310, and you just sprinkle on him to score. But you go to the home split now and do last 5 for even strength.
Mm-hmm.
Last 5. Yeah.
And he's all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, but it's Carolina.
Dude, you're
Don't worry.
You're coping right now. You're coping.
Don't worry.
Coping.
I know he's gonna score.
No, you gotta go with the data, bro.
But anyway, if you want the chalk one, it's gonna be Svetch. But it's gonna be Jackson Blake. But it's Svetch is the chalk one. It's gonna be Jackson Blake though. Trust me. Everything I've seen. It's gonna be Jackson Blake.
It's at the bottom, bro.
Don't. I know. But this is just hockey, bro. Sometimes things happen. It really matters who they're playing on a line with, right? Look at Ehlers. Ehlers is leading his fucking team. And I bet you if you go to the skater stats section and looked at the high danger chances,
mm-hmm.
he might be higher on his team in high danger chances.
Who was he on?
Carolina. Hurricanes.
Yep.
He's got 5. I like him. But make sure you do the recent stuff, sorry. Home,
even.
And then last 5.
Oh wait, no, we can't on even. Hold on.
Do less 5. Do less. Oh yeah. Oh shit. True.
Yeah, he's 6.3.
Okay. And
That
that'll
is
be
pretty
better.
decent though.
It'll be better for home. I know for a fact it looks better on home, but you just can't see it on this. We'll get it fixed.
No, you can.
But...
You can here. You can.
Oh. Not on even strength though, but you can still. Okay, that's good though.
It's like the same. It's a little
Is it
worse
the
on
same?
home actually. But it's
Okay.
like 0.2. It doesn't really matter.
Well, you can't do that for fucking. I want to be able to see not like I want to be able to separate power play and even strength. You have to be able to do that. So
Yeah.
we're gonna really have to actually do that. But yeah, let's go to Detroit now. But yeah,
Let's
so
see.
Jackson Blake I like to score because Ehlers is shooting a lot and Ehlers has moved down to the second line. So that's Fetch, who's doing really well right now, can be on the first line. That's basically what's going on with Carolina right now. And then Edmonton, Jack Roslovic, just take him for a goal and he's gonna go in the point lay.
Oh my god. Okay, before we start here, we gotta catch up on chat. Where did I start at? Did you guys like Suzuki? Not yeah.
Not enough to take him straight.
Not enough to take him for a goal, but for a parlay. I'm just favoriting all the favorite points, or all my favorite points.
Yeah.
Wait, Boldy
If
was a
I-
point, right? Not a goal, or both.
He's both. Yeah, no, he's the reason why we took Bouillon point straight because we
Right.
think Boldy can score.
Um,
So Boldy's gonna go in the parlay.
Rip Seth Jarvis.
Yeah, it's gonna be a left. It's gonna be Svetch or it's gonna be Jackson Blake, or Ehlers is just gonna not get a rebound. He's just gonna put it himself. But I'm inclined to think that Ehlers is just gonna get.
If Jarvis out, it's Fetch, Aho, Blake. Should be alright, so it's not major. Needed him yesterday, he's scoring today, says a moment.
Oh my god, that was my other thought process. I forgot. Sorry guys, it was 1:30 in the morning when I was looking at Jackson. I remember looking that Jarvis might be out, and so it's usually at Blake that might go up. So it could be
gotcha.
It could be Svetch, Aho, Blake. Which
Is that a
really
nasty line?
That's a pretty nasty line, in my opinion. But let's see Detroit now before I have to go.
Okay. Yeah.
So I didn't like the Buffalo angle. I didn't like Tage maybe again, but I didn't like his odds, so I'm off him. But that's who
Yeah.
I would pick.
Okay.
But also, if you guys look,
See,
on
like,
the
no red on these two, which is
But-
huge.
and then, yeah, exactly. And they have a weakness to right wings. So
Right.
Tage is, if you're taking anybody on Buffalo, it'd be Tage today. I wouldn't even have to go in here probably to look at the skater stats because I would just
Really?
know from the previous because we bet him last game, right?
Oh,
So,
yeah, that's true.
We would just if we just saw this and we toggled it last 5 to last 3 and there was a slight increase, I would just take him again because
Yeah, Fleasy's high on DeBrincat.
yeah, good.
Do I take whoever looks better on even strength or power play? Jesse, I'd probably start by looking at power play.
Yeah.
And then
Start by looking at power play.
if there's like a lot of guys that are pretty similar up top, then go to even strength. And then if it's still similar, maybe look at their time on ice, defensive stats, who's getting more shots, ISF,
use
ICF.
both.
Yeah.
Just use both to factor each other out and just spot the trend with both.
Right, because power play gives you an idea of who's getting the majority of the offense, right?
Exactly.
And then
So
you
It
start.
should translate to 5v5 similarly. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so Detroit, we got. I'm pretty sure DeBrincat is moved up to the first line.
It's also getting 4 shots on the season, 4.6 in the last 5. Larkin jumped up.
Yeah, a couple people like Larkin too today, I know. But yeah, so
Kane, I love you, Kane.
you could literally just 3-man point pair DeBrincat. Oh no, you can't. DeBrincat's on the second line in the shooter spot now. Okay, so or on the second power play, I mean, not second line. So DeBrincat goal is what I did, not straight because I don't like his odds at all, but he's 1,000% going in the parlay, 2 parlays today. So
It's also 3 out of 5 head ahead.
yeah, he's like when I said Tage was free yesterday or the whatever day it was, like this guy's my favorite today.
Interesting.
So,
Okay, so let's find out why.
Yeah.
Let's go power play. Start by power play always. Filter by home. Last 3, good. And then why are there like there's like no Red Wings? here
I
for
know.
some
And then
reason.
another thing that we like, he scored on the power play. So that's the one, like what we talked about earlier.
Right,
So he
right
has
here.
scored.
You can tell.
He has scored the last 3 games, so that's a good
And a
trend.
defenseman, Cedar. It's funny.
Yep. So that's a potential point target, anytime point if he's plus money.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That'd be a good way to, so you could play the side or point to play everybody else, kind of thing, if it's plus money. Right.
Right. So you take. Or wait, hold on. Let's just go back to even strength. So DeBrincat was the top on power play, and then you go back to even strength. 14 shots. Typically, you want this number to be at least 7, 8. So 14 is very high. Him and Larkin both high on that.
And
then
yeah,
last 3 it has been low. Larkin does seem like the hot guy right now.
But this is why I care more about the specific split more than most people, because I've seen it matter time and time again more, and that's why I picked DeBrincat over Larkin. Because yeah, he looks really good here, but when you go to last 5 game count,
Mm-hmm.
and home split, I guess it's still Larkin. Damn
Larkin
it.
is the high.
You guys got me.
It
Whatever.
might be Larkin, bro. I don't know.
I bet DeBrincat every time. I don't care. Maybe he'll get a rebound because.
But look at the stats. Look at the stats, man.
Yeah, center. I know.
Even he's even the matchup looks better. I would lean Larkin here.
And last 5 to last 3.
Yeah.
How does that?
It's better for Larkin. Increase for Larkin.
Right.
Pretty negligible though for DeBrincat. He went down like 0.3.
I
So
swear.
he just.
Maybe I
Dude.
would have been goofed. Maybe we do Larkin instead in the lay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This is why you gotta just trust the data. He looks way better.
Yeah, he does.
Scored in his last 2. Only thing head to head though. DeBrincat does have that head to head. 3 out of 5.
See, that was the factor that I ended up deciding on too as well.
Because you favor you like head to head a lot.
Yeah, it matters, 100%.
I mean, Tage Thompson is also 3 out of 5 on them.
And you also got to factor in, guys. Did Larkin score last game?
He scored in his last 2.
Can you see the streak? Can you go back to the research page?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess. Oh, we saw it there. Fuck, never mind.
Yeah.
You already
Yep.
told me. Yeah. Okay, so I mean, both.
Also, what's the time on ice? He's getting more time on ice. I don't know, man.
Both are good for a goal. I favor.
DeBrincat on power play. That's hard. That's hard. It's hard to decide between these 2 guys. I would lean Larkin a little bit. I think. I don't know.
And I lean DeBrincat because of the head-to-head factor, and he scored the game before, and is probably wanting to get hot right now, in my opinion, and just got bumped up to the first line.
Let's see their shots.
Larkin.
So DeBrincat is getting more shots per game.
Yeah.
But that's on the season. Let's see. Last 5, Larkin gets more. Last 3, Larkin gets 4 shots on goal.
So filter it to 4. And
Yeah.
See, well, works.
So.
2 points and goals. Okay.
So he said his point like every time. He's minus 248 though. So
I'd probably take him in the lay with that we're gonna do with Geeky, Boldy, now Larkin.
Yep.
And then I would take DeBrincat point straight, but I would take Larkin. Or no, sorry, I'd take DeBrincat goal in my lay because that's what I'm gonna do. That's who I'm trusting. and then obviously because Larkin looks really good for a point, and I trust him a little bit more, I would put him in the lotto with Geeky and Boldy and a couple others that probably decide on.
It's interesting.
Reinhardt. I don't know.
It's interesting though doing it with someone on stream, like talking about it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I like Larkin more. You like DeBrincat more, and there's reasons to take both.
Oh, there's definitely reasons to take both. Definitely, and they'll share ice time.
And that's why look when you look plus 140, plus 150. It's like they don't even know who's gonna score, right? It's gonna be one of them, but
they don't.
But then you just look at the line, and then you see they're both on the same line, so it's like probably gonna get a point.
Yeah.
But who's gonna get the goal? That's the question mainly.
Exactly, and that's what it always comes down to. That's why when you look for those point pairs, guys, like really try and get them at plus money, and you want to try and keep it to 2 people at plus money.
Right.
And if you're not fully confident on the goal and you're trying to decide between the 2, that's what you do instead. But you want to make sure that
like this. Would you take this as a point lay?
No.
Just because it's not plus money.
No,
they don't share power play. Ah, interesting.
Yeah, that matters a lot. Yeah, it might work out that they score together at 5v5, but I just don't
Fleazy
feel right.
leans to Brinket.
Perfect. Same
Even
here.
strength and power play, I lean to Brinket. Facts.
Yep. Look,
Datsuk.
just all you got to do is just look. Like even the season data supports DeBrincat.
Yeah. Yep.
He's just a dog, bro, and he's finally scoring. Like, remember, you guys remember, like, whoever's been following me for a bit knows I like love DeBrincat and bet him anytime I can.
Dude,
so.
now I'm scared to bet Larkin because I know DeBrinket's gonna hit. It's like no.
I won't get to it because I'll have to go now. But
yeah.
If you want to finish off the hockey stream with the LA Ottawa game, Fiala is my favorite.
Oh, Ottawa, am I blind?
Yeah, you scrolled past it like 3 times.
Shut up. Oh my god. So
yeah,
Kempe, yeah, Fiala's on an uptrend. About
we checked
2 more shots.
Did you see the matchup sheet?
Oh my god, literally all green. Wait.
Yeah, compared to everybody else, right? Yeah.
Left wing, yeah. Yeah, you can just tell. They average a goal, they average 1.5 assists. That is insane.
Yep. Scored the last 3 games in a row.
I
think it's gonna be a 4th in a row this game.
2 out of 2 head-to-head.
Yeah,
in his first head-to-head game, he scored twice. 5 shots on goal, 3 shots on goal.
Fiala, DeBrincat, and someone else. Probably Boldy, guys. That's the lay today. I'm gonna probably put that in now, and then I'll probably get off. But you guys see exactly, like, I'll let Jake kind of go
power
through
play,
this
away.
Yeah, I like Fiala.
Last 5.
Fiala doesn't look as good at power play, I believe.
See on, yeah.
He looked better at even strength. Like,
but also, it was, when the top guy's a defenseman, it's like do shots on goal. I don't know.
He's just Brant Clark's just like a good guy to take for a point too. Like, honestly, if you like any of the LA guys to score on that, because I'm pretty sure Brant Clark's on the first power play. Let me double.
Fleazy has him on 3 lays today. Fiala.
Yeah, I mean, he's him and Kempe.
That's hilarious.
Like, I'm gonna lean Fiala for the lay because of the defensive matchup, but yeah. So Brant Clark gets power play 2 time. And I don't like really any of the guys.
So Fiala's the top in the last 3 games.
Yeah, and Fiala's on the
shots.
shooter spot, and well, because he's on the shooter spot, right?
3.6. Yeah, yeah. This is the shooter spot.
Yeah.
So why is the defender here? Why is he in shooter spot?
Because he's a good player. Like Schaefer is too.
So this isn't like wrong. He's actually in the shooter spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a forward, sometimes it's a defenseman. It just depends on who the team likes, who the coach likes.
So Fiala's in an uptick of shots, uptick of time on ice, uneven strength. So I'm gonna filter in his shots that he's averaging a little lower. So always for here, the same thing I do for NBA. I filter under, especially NBA. You filter potential assists and rebounds. Say he's getting 10 potential assists, I filter 9. Or if he's getting like 9.5, you just filter 9, right? For this, in this case, you just filter 3 shots on goal instead of 4. You always round down, because if the data looks good when you're rounding down, it's going to look good when you round up, right? And then I'd also filter by his time on ice, which is 16. So when getting 16 minutes, 3 shots on goal, he's hitting 50%. He has the best matchup. He has the best recent data. I mean, I don't really think you could... He's in the shooting spot on power play. He's with Byfield on the same line, who's also getting good stats, good time on ice. I really wouldn't second guess yourself out of this one. Also, 2 out of 2 head-to-head. Everything's pretty much in his favor, right?
FanDuel looks like it's plus 1748 for that lay. Double check other books.
Oh, what are you doing? Fiala, Boldy, and
DeBrincat.
Oh, you're gonna do DeBrincat? No.
He's gonna fuck me, isn't he?
Yes, it's gonna be Larkin, bro. Don't blame me when Larkin scores. See, this is gonna be a funny test, though. It's gotta be one of them. It's gotta be one of them. Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
And it's the shooter spot.
Larkin's just had it recently.
And it's the shooter spot in power play too.
And it's so funny.
Did score for a while and is finally scoring again. I don't know.
You probably didn't take anyone from Ottawa, did you? Maybe a center.
I didn't really look at them because of like what I saw on the goal scorer stat page.
Yeah, I wouldn't take maybe what's this guy's name? Stutzel. I'm gonna be once you leave, I'm gonna be butchering all these names. It's gonna be terrible.
DeBrincat and Larkin are literally the exact same odds on FanDuel, and it's like making me second guess myself. But that's what they want. They want you to second guess yourself. maybe you just go on a wild card and you do Boldy, Fiala, Jack Roslovic, and you just don't even take the chance. You don't even take the chance with Detroit. Honestly.
Right. You don't even take it.
Who's the goalie for Buffalo? Is it Lyon? It's just a random rookie. It's a random rookie. Okay, you kind of have to take DeBrincat, bro. What the or Larkin?
It's a rookie.
Yeah, it's just a guy who's played 2 games.
Oh no! Oh no! He's gonna get cooked. He's gonna get absolutely cooked. DeBrincat and Larkin both for a hat trick. Book it on LA.
2 points each. 2 points each. Full send it.
Literally. One to get a goal, one to assist that goal, and then the other same thing. That's how you do it right there.
Oh, do a long.
I kind of like Stutzel though. No, like it's kind of.
There's a long shot to Detroit that I forgot to mention too. Jonathan Berggren. I think he's the third liner for Detroit.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, who are you looking at? Stützle? Nice.
Looking at Stützle, I feel like this guy is kind of decent.
He is, yeah. Normally it's Drake. Normally what you do with them is you take Drake and Stützle for a point pair, because if you like one of them to score, it could be either or.
Felicie said I might put both for 2. That's what we're saying, man. Okay, appreciate you pretty good. Appreciate you. You got to keep me in check, brother. Okay, who'd you have for who was your long shot? I don't like that one I was just looking at.
Detroit. It was Jonathan.
Another Detroit guy? Bro, Detroit's going to have to win by 25. We're taking all these goals.
I know, bro. So it's last 5 game. It was the home split, I believe, that I liked. Or...
Yeah, let me click. Who'd you say?
Jonathan Berggren. Where the frig is he? He's not even there? Oh, wait, he's not even there?
What are you talking about? Gibson? John Gibson?
No, bro. Let me just make sure that he's in the lineup.
This guy's talking about someone. He's not even on the team.
Okay, yeah, I know he is. It's the same situation as who just got.
Oh, that one guy.
The guy that just came back in the lineup, Mikhail Granlund.
Yeah.
So, Detroit, Jonathan Berggren is coming into the lineup. He'll be on the 4th line. He's slotting in for JVR, who's going to be a healthy scratch. So
interesting.
If you go and look at the home specific stats, you can't do it here because we won't have his stats. I was able to find his stats from a third party source, but he looks really good at home today, so it's someone worth taking a chance on. FanDuel, he was plus 725, so that's a nice little against a rookie goaltender. I mean, if you guys want a little long shot sprinkle, I like him. He's
a rookie goaltender. Jeez, this guy's gonna get cooked by DeBrincat and Larkin.
I hope DeBrincat cooks him. You know, that 1 goal a game on average is what I'm hoping for.
Fleazy says his favorite long shot is Burakovsky. He's plus 340.
Chicago? Is he? Yeah, he's probably into. Honestly, I'm a Leafs fan. Take Chicago money line. Fuck.
That's crazy.
Toronto's probably not going to win today, in my opinion, from what I saw. Spencer Knight.
Burakovsky's getting 3. He's averaging 1.6 on the season. He's getting 3 in his last 5 and last 3 games.
They put him with Bedard, bro.
Look at his. Oh my god.
Yeah, they finally found Bedard, someone that's good he can play with. He wasn't. Burakovsky was out last game though for some weird reason, or else I would have taken him last. I tried to take him last game actually.
He's not injured. He's just a scratch.
Yeah, no, he's in this game. He should be right.
Burakovsky and Bertuzzi. Oh, yeah. Spencer Knight's also a goat. Love Spencer Knight.
What I would do is
Bergeron.
Bedard, Burakovsky probably for a point lay if they're on the same line in power play.
That's what I would do. Burakovsky's a shooter too.
Yeah, I would do them for a point if you can get it plus money. Bedard's probably so juiced though for a point, it's probably not even funny. Can you check?
Yeah. Minus 240.
That's not bad. That's going in the parlay. That's not bad.
Dude, I probably get like nothing.
We favor Chicago more than Toronto. Coming from a fan. sure.
0.7x.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Yeah. I don't think I like Bedard for a goal. I put a limit on of 5 goals in a row. I think that's pretty.
Jeez, he's got a goal in his last 4 games.
Yeah, I think it'll be Burakovsky today. I think whoever.
I was watching. This is the one game. This is the one Hawks game I watched live when he got a hat trick against Ottawa.
I remember because I was talking to you. But yeah, I don't like taking guys 5 games in a row to score. That's kind of my limit with it.
Blake and Burakovsky goal pair, says Felici.
Double B's.
Double B's. Double B's. Come on now.
Oh, what are the odds on that, baby? I like it.
Oh my god, and a right winger. Oh my god, dude, look at the matchup Burakovsky has.
Yeah,
How is he plus 300?
Because the odds makers, bro. Like sometimes they just don't factor this shit in especially when people are coming back from an injury or if they were a healthy scratch, they just forget about them.
Dude, you would think the odds makers would pay the $10 to get Propfinder, to know who's gonna score, right? And then just
I hope they do. No. This is why I don't want to make a video.
Yeah, literally though. Never know, man.
Guys, like this is pretty bread and butter. Like you guys will get the hang of this. I hope you enjoyed the stream, at least my portion of it.
Yeah.
I'll be on Tuesday? Yeah.
Tuesday, we're gonna try a Tuesday, Thursday, and then either a Friday, Saturday stream for the Saturday slate. Maybe if we do on Friday nights, we'll get some of those games as well. So
if this Saturday, like we tried to do it yesterday, but I didn't realize that the Saturday games were at 5 p.m. Like normally they're day games.
Yeah, we were gonna stream yesterday, but
whenever they're day games on Saturday, like we'll try and stream on Friday to at least get a little look at it.
Right, I'm down for that for sure.
Yep. But anyway, have a good rest of your looks, bro. If you keep looking at this, if you have a break or whatnot. But have a good rest of the stream. It was fun doing it with you. Good talking, everybody. Nice chatting. Hope everybody got something from it.
Yeah, appreciate you joining. We'll do this more often. So.
Yeah, for sure. Good talking to you guys. It was fun.
All right. See you, Rogue.
See you, buddy.
All right. That went pretty well. All right, well, I'll still be here. I'll still be going over the last few games we didn't get to with Rogue. His Twitter is... I posted it on the Propfinder Twitter. And Terry, you can also get his plays in our Discord as well. All of that's free. But when I posted out the stream, I pinged him, or I added him on Twitter. Okay, so let me hide this. Wait, how do I do this? Oh, I had the chat behind him the whole time. I didn't even know I had chat on still. Okay, let me turn this off. Lock this, lock this, lock this. Turn all that off. Okay. Okay, cool. Now we're back. Yeah, Burakovsky, I mean, he has... Fleazy, I mean, I think you're on a heater. You're on a heater with Burakovsky here. Why is he not showing? Oh, it's in the last. See, this is something we need to fix, though. I talked to Jose about it. He'll fix it, I assume, after he's done with NBA or whatever he's currently updating. But see how this is only one game played when you have the count on the last 5? That's because it's taking into account the home game. So they've played one home game. Or no, they haven't even played a home game. I don't even know what this is accounting for. Wait, what? Last 5. I don't have any filters on. I don't know, but this is messed up right now. Yeah, I appreciate you, Rogue. Catch you in the next one, brother. Tuesday. Yeah, we'll try and stay consistent. So we can just get all this info out for you guys. It's also interesting doing it with Rogue, so we kind of bounce ideas off each other, like the DeBrincat Larkin. Like Matt's recent games, taking it in control. Exactly. I gotta also buy the NHL pass. I gotta buy that as well as NBA. So I love watching and betting on NBA. That's what I love doing. I still like learning about the NHL, but NBA is my bread and butter. Even football, like I love watching football, but betting on it for me is just hard. Like I get some touchdowns here and there, but NBA I stick to a pattern, and I have like a 70% hit rate on NBA. That's my bread and butter. But recently, these point lays that Rogue has been doing Like, I it's insane. It's unbelievable. Like, you just tail this guy and you make money. Like, it's just how it works. And then we just showed you guys the process of what we do. So, okay, so let's go back to just all. And as you can see, Burakovsky, 9.81 shots per 60. So per game, that's 2.6. So if we filter this by times he's getting 2 shots and 16 minutes, he has a goal in 4 out of his 5 games. He's hit his shot line in every game. I don't know how you don't take him for a goal here, right? So we'll favorite that. Maybe we could start doing shots on goal lays. I don't know. Maybe 2. I don't think I'd take, when you see a guy whose line is like 2.5, 3.5 shots, you know he's going to be shooting a ton, right? But I think at that point, just taking him for the goal or a point is probably better value, rather than his shot line. Just because, like, I don't know. It just seems better value. Rogue and I were also talking about that. Like, the books know he's going to shoot a lot, but a guy who's going to shoot a lot is going to probably be their best scorer, right? So you'd just rather take him for a point or a goal, especially better odds, and in most cases more likely as well. So just something to keep in mind there. Something weird with the Hawks defense is they allow a ton of shots, but not a lot of goals, and that's because Spencer Knight is honestly the GOAT. John Tavares is kind of on an upswing. William Nylander as well. Right winger, though, and they allow the second least goals to them. So I don't know if I'd stay away just because the shots on goal look really good. We'll probably just look into it a little bit. William looks really good, though, in terms of time on ice. Yeah, Burakovsky for the Hawks is what we're taking. Let's see here, depth chart. To pull up this split, so they're away at the Hawks, obviously. Last 5, not really doing it. You can see it's only taking 1, so you just click on all. Last 5 games, Tavares has the most shots on goal, followed by Robertson, Nylander. And you could also see that Nylander and Tavares are on the same line, which is huge. Robertson's on the second line, so you probably wouldn't want to take him, especially since they're not in the second power play. So for that reason, I'm out on Robertson. Now I'm probably picking between Tavares and Nylander. You could filter by 3 and 5. You could filter by all of these stats here. It does look like Tavares is going to be the best. He's also scored 3 goals in his last 60 minutes, on average in his last 5. So it's pretty insane. He's only plus 150, which is pretty low. Hawks just averaged so many shots. I mean, 7 shots on goal. Yeah, it's pretty tight, though, between him and Nylander. I could see, if I were able to, I would do a point pair between Tavares and Nylander. Currently, I'm not able to, unfortunately, but that's what I would do. Another thing we could check is the... no, you can't check the away split because of the count. We could check on the 25 season, the away split. Tavares still way up there. So Nylander away gets on average 3 shots more. Also higher in all of these categories as well. Yeah, I mean, I could see a Nylander and Tavares point play for sure. It's placing shots on goal per period. Every player has a certain period where they shoot the most, and I love odds. Interesting. I wonder if that's like a game script thing. If some guys just, especially in the third, right? Like if it's a tie game, maybe a live bet. Is that what you're talking about, Fleazy? Do you do live bets on that, or just like shots on goal? Yeah, interesting. So 61% in first and third, and then 72% in the second. So you could even take him for like, I don't know. I feel like that's random though. So he does have one more in the second period, but also I don't think they do those. They have odds for goals in a certain period unless you're doing live bets. Something interesting, but that is interesting. He does get more points, more goals, more shots in that second period, which is interesting. Maybe there's some correlation there. I don't know. But yeah, I'd probably lean Tavares here. Man, it's close between them. What's him for a point? Like minus 234. It's never going to be worth it. See, like, Nylander's line is 1.5. So he almost, in every game, except for one, he's got 8 point at least. So this guy's just a playmaker. Absolutely incredible playmaker. Now, this is where bias comes in. Since I'm a biased Hawks fan, and I can't decide between these two, I'm not going to take either of them because, one, I don't want them to score on the Hawks, and two, I can't decide between them. So I'm just going to take Burakovsky from this game and move on because I can. So if you are able to do same-game parlays, though, I would probably do, Tavares and Nylander. Just unable to. So, but that's what I would roll with. For example, Alex Deb. Oh, DeBrincat loves to shoot more in the first and third, so you can take him for a shot and goal in the first and third. Interesting. That's really weird. Do you think that's actually correlation, Fleazy? Like, just because... Or do you think he's just getting more time on ice during those periods? That could also be. I don't know. That'd probably require... What would we need for that? I feel like that's just a time on ice thing. Let's see. Let's look at DeBrincat. See if... Oh, yeah, I'm already on. So if we filter by first period... it doesn't filter the time on ice per period. That's probably what I would do. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. First period, head-to-head, he has 3 out of 5. So he's got all of his goals in that first period against Buffalo. That's interesting. Weird. He's also hit his shot line every period, or every first period against them except for one. 4 out of 5 in that. That's... wow. Isn't that interesting? And his point line in the... not the first period, I guess. That's weird, though. Maybe there is some weird correlation. Tab where you can select shots. Shots, I would take him for shots in the first period. Check the odds on FanDuel. I mean, yeah, 65%, right? So, but even his third period shots. But his first period shots head to head. So I don't know. There might be some correlation there. I feel like that's kind of random. But maybe. Wow, this game looks rough. Holy. Capitals defense looks unbelievable except for right wingers for some reason. Would be nice to have a page that lists all teams so we could sort by... you can. Skater stats. You can filter right here. By shots allowed. Oh, shots allowed. So like a defensive category. Penalty minutes. Interesting. Put that, pretty good. I assume you're in our Discord. Put that in suggestions. It's a good one. The main reason I say that is just so we don't forget. If we have it somewhere. Tara, I think I would lean Larkin, but Rogue's higher on DeBrincat. So is Fleazy, I believe. So I don't know. That's kind of like, you know, the data's here for you. If we can't really decide, then it's just best for you to dive into it. Because some people just value, like, Rogue values head-to-head higher than anything. So the recent, like, I don't know. It's so they can both score 15 goals. So Fleazy thinks the goalie. I mean, since the goalie's a rookie, they can both score. I mean, you could see this, right? Like, you could just see that. So they're playing who? Alex Lyon, I guess, and then Colton Ellis is the second. I don't know. That's another important thing. Like, a defensive matchup page and a goalie matchup page would be very beneficial, I believe. Okay, we went over. We were here. Yeah, I would probably just honestly skip over this game. We could look though in case there's anyone like crazy. But I mean, the highest shooter is Jacob Churan, and he's a Chichurn. Chichurn. Pretty good. I need help. Chichurn. I don't know. And then Ryan Leonard. And Ryan Leonard is on an uptick, which is good. Ovechkin. I mean, it's Ovi, right? So this guy doesn't even have a picture. That's pretty rough. Look at his last games though. 5 and 7 shots in. He got 5 shots in 7 minutes. Did he move up a line or something? Or did he move down? No, he's on the 3rd line. That's interesting. Oh, I will 44. I will post him when I have him all set up. I haven't actually played anything yet. I'm just doing the research first. But we have plenty of time. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Felicia. Glad to hear you say that. I was kind of just thinking to fade this as well. I mean, Riley Leonard recently, though, looks kind of nasty. They haven't played a home game. Look, his last 3 games, he's getting the most shots, and it's not even close. I mean, you could see that here, though. 5 and 7. His line's 1.5, right? So, 7 shots and no goals. 5 shots and no goals. Ugh, kind of not great there. Let's see. What's he averaging in the season? He is averaging a lot of shots. For a plus, what is he? For his goals. Plus 425? I feel like that's sprinkle worthy. I mean, I would take this guy for plus like 200, right? Yeah, anytime, Tara. Glad you're here. Yeah, I think Fleazy, would you even mess with this guy, Ryan Leonard? I don't know. I mean, also there's like splits here you could look at. These are I don't know. I wouldn't look at these so much just because recency matters more, and you could filter the skater stats, which are the most important. But even his time on ice, like, it's kind of up and down. Bro puts a million shots but can't score. If I did, he'd be for shots on goal. Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I'm still learning NHL 2. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's at the top, of course. Like, 19.5? I don't know. I feel like you just got to run with the hot hand, even though he's... Let's see, season 7.8. So, like, last 3 games, all, per game, he's getting 4 shots. So how many goals does he have when he gets 4 shots on goal? 0. Like, that is crazy. And it's his game where he got 5 and 7. He only got 1, so he's 1 for 4 from this season and last season when he gets 4 shots, and it was against the Hawks when the Hawks were terrible. So yeah, I'd probably fade that. Plus 440 though, like, is he? How bad do you have to be though? Like, I guess that's why he's on the 3rd string. But jeez, man, 4 shots on game. Chick run, really? Pretty good? No way. Chick run? No way. That's crazy. Also probably gonna fade this unless there's an uptick. Oh my god, Jack Hughes uptick. Holy. He doesn't even have a shot on goal line, but he's averaging 7.5 total, 4 shots on goal. Okay, He had 11 shots on goal last game, or 2 games ago. That's why there's an uptick. Jesus. Check Jason Robertson. Didn't mean Johnson for stars. Look how many shots he took before he finally scored. Gotcha. Wait a second. I will take a look at him right after this. I feel like, yeah, I'm just going to take a look now. Jack Hughes, his odds aren't even worth it. Plus 160. What's his point? Like, he doesn't even have a point line either. You said for who? The Stars. And it was Robertson. Yeah. Jeez. He needs to get like 8 shots on goal to get a goal. He had 4 in this one, and that was his least. He had 8, 5, 4, and then 6 and 7 when he like, that's insane. Jack Hughes got injured at team dinner. Oh yeah, what he stabbed himself with a fork? Like, what was that? Freak accident? My bet is they were drinking too much and he just fell over. Like hit his head or something. I don't know. Or no, because it was his hand. Yeah, Jack. There's a few players for some reason that aren't popping up. Jose's been real focused on NBA. Since that's been back. Yeah, literally, Fleazy. I don't even know. Like, what is the deal with that? Okay, so Flyers defense, I would not take anyone here. They rank 30th in shots per game. They give up the least shots. I mean, unless it's like a right wing and there's a nasty right wing on the Stars, I probably just wouldn't take it. Like Zegras, like, he's on a little bit of a downtick. Bobby Brink is nasty. Nah, I don't know. I would just, or wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Why am I stupid? Yeah, I probably wouldn't even take anything anyway, though. I mean, Mikko Rantanen, but he's only plus 150. If it ain't all green, it ain't for me. That's what I'm saying. Let's move on. Okay, we didn't go over this game, did we? Rangers, Blue Jackets. Rangers, Blue Jackets. Let's take a peek. Pretty rough here again. Blue Jackets defense is bad, though, so that's good. Pretty good there. Panarin on an uptick. Who do we like here? We like left wing. Left wing, they average the most. They get 1 assist on average, so that's good. Panarin also does get an assist per game. How does he... Wait, he averages an assist... Oh, in his last 5, duh. He had 4 assists? Oh my god. Holy crap. That is unbelievable. He only took Mikko on a long shot lay. He's good head-to-head and fire lately. Shooting-wise, not scoring-wise. Gotcha. That's fair. Well, he was on... What were we just researching? The Stars one. Mikko. Oh, plus 150? Oh, on a long shot lay, as in you just put like 10 legs. I mean, yeah, I see it. He's the top on their team, so. Wait, last 5. Hold on, we want to do this. Last 3. Yeah, he's the top on their team. Him and Robertson. Jack Hughes just had surgery on his finger. Dude, what? Is he gonna like lose his finger? Like what? What the heck? Oh wait, no, we want that game. Okay, Blue Jackets. Let's see the uptick here. Not even gonna try, but this guy is looking good. Him and Panarin. So I wouldn't even look any further. I would just take him and Panarin to get a point on a parlay. I assume Rogue would be proud of me for noticing that. Expected recovery 8 weeks. Oh my god. Dude, what? That is terrible. Yeah, both these guys are on an uptick, so let's take a peek here. Let's look at their depth chart. Actually, no. Never mind, they're not on the same line. So I wouldn't take... So this is when you pick a guy for a goal here. So let's look at power play. Or are they on they're on the same power play line, so maybe you could. But that's a little riskier. Especially the odds probably aren't worth it. Minus 135, that's not bad. And his is going to be, yeah, minus 182. So, but he just must be, Panarin just seems, not really, more like a passer. Wow, this guy's 3 out of 4 head-to-head to get a point. He's got 2 in that one. Interesting. Mika Anagole, he's your favorite from this game. Let's see, they're away. Away, last 5. Yeah, last 5, you can't really go off of that. Home, not home. All. Shots. Who are these guys? Panarin is way at the bottom. Well, Panarin doesn't get any on the power play because he's in second. No, he's not in second line. Panarin hasn't got any on power play recently. Mika is above him. 25. Yeah, I think you got the right guy. Last 3 per game, he's getting 2 shots. So let's take a look here. Let's get 2 shots going. I guess he averaged it. Yeah, he's only had 2 games where he didn't get 2 shots. Let's go back to per 60 here. So 25 season, he's getting the most. So on this season, he gets 2.28. So I wouldn't round that up to 3. I don't know. I don't love anyone, though. Like, I don't love anyone, especially... The defense is a good matchup for him. If I were to take anyone, don't get me wrong, I think I'd take him, but I don't love it. His last 3 games, he is getting 3.6. So all... so maybe you do filter by that, then. What were his shots? Yeah, I guess. Last 3. This 6 is a high uptick. So maybe you filter by 3. That's fair. Yeah, see, still 4 out of 11. That's not great. I probably wouldn't take it. I probably wouldn't take anyone from this game. I mean, I didn't look here yet. See, when a defenseman's the highest, I don't like that at all. I know defensemen just shoot a lot to get a lot of tips, but... See, they're on a downtick. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love that. Let's move on to this game. Ooh, Blues defense is awful. Left wingers. Don't waste your time. That's what I'm saying. That's your team? Oh, no. No. No, Fleacy. Yo, are the Hawks actually back, though? Like, I've been seeing things like the Hawks are going to be good again. Adoradev. This guy might be peaking. Jack Eichel. Holy. They don't give any shots to centers, though. Hurdle and Etchel. But look at the defense, though. Ranked 29th. They only get 5 shots between the 2 of them. And then more centers on the team, you know? I would take a left winger here for sure. I mean, it's... I guess... I don't know. They give up a lot of goals. Goals per game? They give up 4 goals per game. Wow. The Blues' defense is terrible. Who is their goalie? Is this guy that bad? Is Binnington that... Oh, yeah, he is that bad. I've heard of him, actually. That's how you know it's bad, because I've heard he's bad, and I don't even watch hockey. That's when you know it's bad. I would start with Hurdle here. One thing we haven't been doing, though, is looking at the head-to-head, which is probably not good. Hurdle is the top, so, yeah. probably gonna be our boy here. Let's go. Let's start power play. Let's look at the depth chart. See, Hurdle and Eichel are both on with. Not even gonna try Pavel. Low shots with the most goals to center. Yeah, and the most goals in general. Like, they just allow a crap ton of goals anyway. Away. Okay, let's just filter normally. So Hurdle is way down here. Bowman's been nasty. Bowman's only 1 game played, so you can kind of negate some of that. Also, his time on ice is really low. So, kind of negating him. Hurdle still looks like the best for power play. Let's see, even strength. He also looks like the best, and he's on an uptick. Split. Away. Just check quick. I meant season. 5.9. That's lower than you'd like per season. But if you look at his recent stats, which Rogue always says matter more, last 5 games to last 3, he's on an uptick. These streams help me so much because I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of like me concerned, but I'm trying to get back into hockey. I want to watch it. I just don't have a lot of time to watch hockey, but I'm glad the streams are helping. We're just going to try and do these when there's a lot of games, so NHL is typically Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday. So plan on us streaming Tuesday and Thursday, as well as either Friday night or Saturday morning, afternoon-ish for this big slate tonight. Hurdle and Etchel are both 2 out of 3 head-to-head. Yeah, exactly. So the head-to-head matters as well. I think from what I'm seeing, Eichel is last 5 better, but Hurdle's last 3 better. Power play, Hurdle does look better, pretty significantly. Even last 5. Let's see on the season. He doesn't use season, but I feel like, I don't know, I might use season stats. Let's check the time on ice quick. So on the season, he's getting 14. Eichel's getting 15. Last 5, they're both getting an uptick. Last 3, they're also both getting uptick. So let's see what happens when he gets 16 minutes. He's scored in 7 out of his 14 games when he got that, compared to 7 out of 16. So not much of a difference there. His shots per game are... Wow, he's had 4.3 shots. Compared to 2 on the year. Yeah, see, that's... But, like, he's hot. 8.54. Feel like you can't not take him. Face-offs 1? I didn't even know you could bet that in hockey. Whatever you do, don't bet on face-offs 1. That's just... That can't be... There can't be data. I guess there could be data on that. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Time on ice. Yeah, we already have that filtered. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, when he gets 16 minutes and when he gets 2 shots. 7 out of 12. And he has a really good matchup. They allow the most goals. So, I think Hurdle and Eichel. Change it to per game and filter. Hurdle has the best chance. Or wait, I guess we can just filter by all strength. Then Etchel looks really good. A time on ice 18.2. So that's what he's actually averaging. What's he averaging on the road? 17. So it's 17 point, what did I say? 17.9? 17.6. So I'd probably filter by 18 actually, yeah. With the 2 shots, let's see what he's getting. Yeah, 5 out of 8. Only major sport that isn't rigged? Possibly. You said, what filters do you want on? Per game. Filter the eye, yeah. Yeah. It's pretty low, though. You typically want this to be above, like, 10, no? I guess you could do the period stats here. That's where you could do it. Oh, wait, no, this is per game. Sorry. Not... Yeah, so that's actually a really high number. Because typically filtering here, this is where you want 10. Duh. I'm wrong. My bad. So, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I think Hurdle... I think we're right. I think Hurdle has a good chance of scoring. Especially against this Blues Binnington guy. Apparently he sucks. So, I don't know. Look how low Eichel is. Is he like way at the bottom? Yeah. Compared to Hurdle, for sure. Especially if you're on per game. Yeah, 2.3 compared to 3. Wait, we want even strength. We want last 5. Yeah. That's not much of a difference. Oh, no, this, yeah. 2 compared to 4, so he's double. He's got him beat by double. Yeah. I agree. I think Eichel has a better scoring chance here. Okay, let's go on to the next game. I don't think I want to touch this. We could look at left wings, I guess. Dylan Holloway, maybe. Holloway's barely on an uptick, but he is scoring recently. Wow. 2 shots, 4 shots, 2 shots, and he's getting a goal. So. Is he on power play? Holloway. He is not on power play, which makes it... Oh, no, he is. He's right here. He's on second unit. That makes it rough. You can see his splits, though, on power play. I don't know. I'm getting bad vibes, so I'm going to move on. I don't think it's worth it. With this defense, it's pretty good. Pretty good defense. I mean, if I were to take anyone, it'd probably be him. Tara, if you type ! props, it'll pop up automatically. Actually, let me update it quick. So I ended off at Geeky. I'll also display it here for a sec. So Geeky point, Boldy point, Larkin goal, Burakov goal. Burakov is Burakov, so yeah, I just don't want to type his whole name. And then Hurdle goal. Update. Okay, try now. Try to type ! Props. Yeah, exactly. Appreciate you, Fleazy. You're helping me even. Helping each other. Help me help you. Oh my god. Chat. What are we thinking here? Holy, look at the Sharks defense. And Winnipeg. Okay. So we still got 2 more games. And I bet we find something here. You can take any position pretty much. First thing that Rogue does, filter here. And filter by head to head. Just to get an idea. So 4 out of 5. Will Smith. There's another Will Smith. Is he going to hit a walk-off in the World Series too? Not a walk-off, but you know what I mean. Oliver Jordan this game. Will Smith, though. Come on now. Let's see. He scored 10 days against them. He was also 3 out of 4 head-to-head before that. He got both. It's funny. Okay, so shots on goal. Right wing. I mean, you literally can't go wrong. So shots on goal, obviously the defenseman's going to be highest, then you just take the next 2. So wingers typically, I guess right wingers a little more. Yeah, I guess we like right wingers a little more here in this case. Which he is. I'm not going to try and say his name, but Jordan. I'm just going to call him Jordan. He is on a bit of a downtick. Pretty negligible, though. Short chain right. Yeah, pretty negligible. He got 2 goals in his last game. Hasn't scored against them head-to-head, but he got 0 shots, and then he got 3. How many minutes did he have here? 17 minutes without a shot. Seems crazy. Look at Jordan on the top, so inspirational. That is pretty inspirational. I like that. The Kraken good? Like, I know they were didn't they make the playoffs last year? Like their first year? Or was their first year 2 years ago? I don't remember. Let's check his power play. He is on the first power play, which is good. That's what we like. Rogue says this is the shooter spot, so Chandler Stevenson. He's plus 340. Would he really be in the shooter spot? Dodgers legend, Will Smith. Exactly, pretty good. The year they started off, they're really good. Don't know what's going on lately, though. Yeah. I don't know any standings in hockey. Like, I don't know who's good at all. Okay, so last 3 looks pretty good. We'll just go even strength here just to make it easy. What did that just get rid of? Got rid of the high scoring chance. So he is also second highest on the high scoring chance, which is huge. We love that. Let's filter by even here. Stay on the home. 8.68. And then 8.9. So pretty negligible uptick, but that's good. 9.92. So pretty similar stats. He's getting the same minutes. So let's filter him by 16. Remember, you round down. Even though this would typically be 17, you still round down. 16.85. Just round down. It makes it easier, trust me. Per game, he is getting 2.5 shots. Again, round down. So we filter by shots here, 2. And he has scored 5 out of 15, so I don't love it. His points look good, though. Eberle. Appreciate you pretty good. Eberle. I hope I wouldn't say Eberle. I think I would say Eberle. I think that's how I would say it. Anyway. In the 25 season, he's also averaging... Wow. They are terrible. Holy cow. They are just terrible. He averages 2 shots on goal, and that's like the most on his team? Dude, what? What line is he on? Where is he? He's right here. Mason, like, nah. I wouldn't be taking this. I wouldn't be taking anyone on the Kraken, even though the defensive matchup looks really good. I don't know. That's low, isn't it? Wait, he averages 1.8 shots on game? Or what? On game. On goal? I guess recently, though, it's been better. So 3.6. So what happens when he gets 3 shots? 3 shots on 16 minutes. Let's see. 3 shots. So still 3 out of 10. That's not good. That's not good. I don't know. I wouldn't take that. His line is 2.5, but he's favored to go under. So that's another way you could determine, like, especially if they have the time on ice lines. I also feel like guys who have a lot of lines here are not gonna go off, you know. Okay, Macklin Celebrini. I know this kid is nuts. He is on a downtick. Let's see. I wonder if he would just take Will Smith based off of just the head-to-head. I mean, that is insane. 4 out of 5 head-to-head. And is, like, I don't know. Probably not, but it seems crazy. Let's just do all. So 6.99, so pretty much 7 shots on goal per game. Or per 60. See, even strength. Yeah, he's way at the bottom. He's way at the bottom. So we like Ryan Reeves here. He's on the 4th string. Like, he just has to shoot because he's the only guy on that string who could probably shoot. Yeah, we're not going to take any Sharks. I think the Sharks are bad. Let's actually look up some NHL standings here. Yeah, this is where are the Sharks at? Wait. Oh, no. Okay, they're like a little under 500. We're 7-2-1 in their last 10. Where are the Hawks at? 5-3-2. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Sharks are traveling a lot. Don't trust any shark. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Look at the odds. You have Celebrini, who's just like a generational talent. He was the first overall pick, right? And then everyone else, like, not even a chance. Like Ryan Reeves, who we saw who was the highest. I mean, we saw later he was the lowest, but he's plus 1,500 as a right winger. Like, it's actually kind of good value, I guess. I don't know, plus 1,500 when he already have 2 goals on the season. I don't know. Anyway, actually, that's all the games. We actually went through all of the games. That's pretty cool. Let's see, what were our favorites? Oh, there are a lot of good ones early on with points. I'm gonna make a point lay. I also think Larkin is gonna score. Geeky, I think he was high on Geeky to score. Oh no, Geeky is the point guy. Yeah. Still got Winnipeg? Did we not do Winnipeg? Oh yeah, I had this on, we just didn't do it. Yeah, you're right, my bad. Okay. Looks like centers and left wingers is what we're gonna want here. So Kadri, no left wingers pop out instantly. Matt Coronado. Kadri's on a bit of a downtrend. Where's Coronado even? Oh, he's right here. 2.8 on the season. Last 5 games, he's averaging 5 shots. Last 3, he's also averaging 5. That's crazy. He must have had a crazy... Yeah, 11 shots for Chicago. No goals. Dude took 11 shots and couldn't get a goal. Nah, that is crazy. That is absolutely insane. The Sharks are all Macklin Celebrini. Oh my god. Dude, I wish the Hawks somehow got him. That would have been... Can you imagine him and Bedard on the same team? That would be... I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I slept good last night. Okay, let's look at power play first. So Coronado is in that spot. Kadri and Frost. Shots on goal. So he goes down. But it's hard to go up when you had 11 shots, right? But recently, I mean, 11, 5, 6, 4 is... Offense is running through him right now. No power play points, though. Like, this guy doesn't score. Shots on... Like, why doesn't he score? How do you take 11 shots on goal and not score? Like, I know Spencer Knight's good. But is he that good? I don't know. IFF, which one's the IFF? Unblocked shots. So IFF is the one that really matters. ISCF is any scoring chance. It's a good one too. So these two are the ones that matter. I don't know. Oh, this is only one game. Hold on, my bad. Okay, so he is the highest on all the ones that matter. Of course he is. Because he's averaging 5 shots on goal per game. But he's just not scoring. Like, he got 1 goal at 1 point. I don't know. What would you do on this guy, Felicia? That's why I took... Oh, you did take Coronado. Smooth 3 pair. So you took him and Burakovsky? Like, I don't know. Do you value the shots more than him actually scoring? Because, like, 5 shots on goal in his last 3 games on average, and he can't score. That just seems rough. And we also don't love the right wing defense, you know? I don't know. I would probably fade it just because of that. Also, the Winnipeg goalies seem good. 25 rank. Centers for the Flames look really good. Or for that defense. 3.8. Kyle Connor's on an uptick. See, I could say Kyle Connor. That's an easy name. I bet he's American. I like the uptrend and shots. Eventually he has to get one. Bro, but like 11 shots and he didn't get a goal? Come on now. That just scares me, honestly. I don't know if I could take it. He has 3 goals on the season. Or 4 goals on the season. One was in... He got 2 games. This dude's a dog against the Blues. Is that goalie... That goalie has to suck. I don't know. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to fade it. I just can't. If I were to take someone, it would be Coronado, but I don't love it. But see, he's plus 230, you know? He's got to be plus 230 for a reason. What is he averaging? Hold on. What's his time on ice? Maybe he just wasn't getting time? I guess. I don't know, man. What is he averaging in the last 3? He's averaging 19 minutes in his last 3 games. High danger. He does get a lot of high danger. Kadri as well. Could look at Kadri. I can't, bro. I don't know. If I were to take anyone, I think it'd be Coronado. But since you took him, I'm going to respect your game, and I'm not going to take him so he hits for you. Just because I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy, and I respect you, Fleazy. So I wouldn't do that to you, man. You know what I mean? I got you, bro. He's going to hit for you, guarantee now. You're welcome. You're welcome, brother. Pennington can't stop a beach ball. Dog. Chill. Yeah, Felicia, I'll let you have that one. I'll let you have Coronado. I'll let you have him. I actually do like it, though. More that I look at it. I do like it. But I'm not going to bet it just so it hits for you. He's not going in my good light, only the long shot. I'd put like $1 million on him straight if I were you, because I'm not taking him. Just saying. Just saying. Just take out like an investment. Dang, defensemen get so much time on ice. 24 minutes. The game's only 60 and they get 20. Like, brother what? Okay, Kyle Connor's on such an uptick. But the left wing, they hate left wingers. So let's take a peek at some splits. So we do, is he on, Jonathan Taves is on the power play unit. I love you, Taves. I love you, Taves. I'm glad he's like back in the league and he's playing again. Good for him. Good for him. Kyle Connor's right up there. So take your pick really between Alex and Kyle there. For 60. I gotcha. There's only 3 defenseman pairs. Interesting. That's why. So they split, because you got to split the offense. You got to have these guys, like, ready to go, right? Like, skating fast, ready to go. Defensemen kind of just sit back. I'm not saying they don't skate fast, or, you know what I mean. But that makes sense. That's why I've never thought about that. So that's why there's only 3 here. Interesting. Pretty good. Makes sense. Actually, it makes... I don't know why I didn't think of that. That makes sense, though, for sure. So, per game, like 1.3. It's pretty rough. It's pretty or no, that's power play. Hold on. I was gonna say that seems like almost wrong. It's so bad. Last 5, 2.6. Last 3 on average. So pretty decent. Also getting 16 minutes. So let's filter here. We'll do 16 minutes and 3 shots on goal. 5 out of 12. 3 out of 5 head to head though. That's every other though. We gotta wait till next time they play Calgary. 1, no. 1, no. 1, no. And then 1. So he's not gonna score this time. He'll score next time though. Rogue actually was saying that for some guys, that pattern matters, which I don't know if I believe that. But maybe it does. I don't know. And his last... Okay, his last... Wait, why did I... Oh, I've got to filter by all for the time on ice. Like, he's averaging 20 minutes time on ice. So what about when he gets 20 and he gets 3 shots? And then you could also... I don't know if you guys play around with it, but you could also filter the ISCF right here. So, ISCF per 60... this is probably per game stats, so remember that. So you want to filter this per game, but you could filter that right in there. 2.88, so 2.88. He scored. So I don't know if that matters to you. Maybe run that. That is interesting though. He had 6 shots in that game. Also, another way to filter time on ice, if you don't want to look at the average, the time on ice, this is usually their season average. So in this case, just looking at the season, you would take his over because it's 20.63 and his time on ice is 20.25 on average. But yeah, just look here if they have a prop for it. It makes it super easy. But no, Kyle Connor, if I were to take anyone, it'd be him. Of course, the plus 140 guy. But sometimes you just got to go with the defense, too. So, the highest center, Mark, not even a try. Exactly. No, I wouldn't take defenseman. No, Pretty Good was just describing, like why there's only 3 lines for them. I've never thought about that before. There are only 3 lines compared to 4 sets of forwards. It's interesting. Never thought about it. But it makes sense. Because defensemen can kind of be, they're not like lackadaisical or anything. They're just like, they can be more chill while the forwards have to skate fast and get down in the zone. Both back on defense and down in the zone. Okay, so I think this is everyone. I'll probably do a 50% boost on my 3 favorite points. So Geeky would be 1 for sure. Did I like Erikssonek or Boldy more? They're both on the same thing. I think they both get either a goal or Erikssonek is 2 out of 2 head of head. And 2 out of 3 head to head for Boldy. Talked about scoring on sides of the power play. Does that change or is that always on a particular side? Scoring sides. What do you mean scoring sides on the power play? So power play is a way to filter. You could filter by power play here, and these will give you the power play stats. But looking at the shots, it just tells you who's basically shooting the most on power play. And you can also filter by these IFF, ISCF stats. 300 is insane. He was on the ice for like 0 seconds. That's actually funny. That's the highest I've seen. But yeah, filtering by power play kind of gives you a rough idea of who they're trying to set up for offense, right? So the guy who's getting a lot of power play time, a lot of power play opportunities, a lot of shots on goal per power play. You can see per 60, these guys are the top, right? Like these four, and not really Brock Faber. You don't really want to bet on defensemen. So Boldy, Eriksson, Kaprikov, obviously those guys. Eriksson and Boldy are on the same line. Kaprikov's with all these other dudes, right? So when you're on the power play, though, you look here. So Eriksson, Boldy, and Kaprikov all on the same power play line. And they're all the top three shots on goal per 60 with power play, right? Makes sense. They're the top forwards on that line. Zuccarello also pretty close. But it gives you an idea, especially if you filter by the last five. You could see Buium and Boldy shots, and then Boldy and Kaprikov, Buium all at the top for shots. Kaprikov slightly above Boldy in terms of the IFF, ISCF. Eriksson way up on the ISCF. He was my favorite, I believe, for a goal this game, but Boldy for a point, Buium for a point. But yeah, it filtering by the power play just gives you an idea of who is gonna be the best on offense, basically, at that time. Because it's very translatable to the even strength. So you'll see this when I filter like that. You'll see all of these same guys were all at the top: Kaprikov, Boldy, Eriksson, all at the top as well. Then if you filter per game, Eriksson's getting 2, Boldy's getting 1. Actually, you'd want to filter this by that. So Boldy's getting 3, Eriksson's getting 3.67. Boldy's getting almost 20 minutes. So I'd filter still 19. Remember, you round down. Boldy, I mean, for a point, looks unbelievable. Eriksson, I would assume same thing. 19, 3 shots. And I guess not so much for a goal. I don't know. I like him for a goal. I know Rogue liked Boldy more. Buium for a point looked really good as well, just because he's on that line with those guys. So it all depends on the line. Power play unit, you mentioned Chandler Stevenson when you brought up Kraken, so I was curious if that switches. Let me take a look. Chandler Stevenson, let's see. Did I bring him up? I guess, yeah, he's probably on the first line. Oh, so okay, this is what you're thinking of. He is in shooter spot. So this spot right here in the depth chart is the guy that's going to be shooting the most on power play. So on the first line, it's going to be Chandler Stevenson. Second line, it's going to be Jaden Schwartz. So that's probably what you're thinking, Red Lake. Red Lake Rojo. It's a good name, actually. I like that. Okay, so let's go through. I think Boldy is the best for a point on that game. Let me see Buium, though. Yeah, Buium's more boosted. So Boldy, Geeky, and probably Carlson. Let's see here. I'm just going back through to see my favorite for this parlay. Away. It's 5, 10, 12 per game. So he's getting 4.5 shots per game in his last 3 games. Let's just go back to all here, last 5. So 3.6. So let's see what happens when he gets 3, and then strength all. So he's getting 21 minutes. 21. He only has 2 games. Jeez, he got 2 goals last time. He got 21. So how does he only have 2? Oh, last 5 games. So on the season, he's getting 19 minutes. So we'll filter by 18. 4 out of 4 last year. 6 out of 8 this year. A lot of those being goals. So Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty good. Let's see on the power play, too. Last 5. He's getting a lot of time. Leo Carlson, yeah. He's with Cuttergott there, too. So, the line matters, again. When you filter here. All these guys... actually, Granlund's down on this power play unit, but I think Carlson to Gother, he'll probably score. Only thing that gets me heated with hockey, you can do all this research for a dude plus 2,000 odds to do all the shooting and scoring. Yeah, that's with any sport, though. I mean, the reason you use data is more often than not, it's right. And the only idea with betting is you win more than you lose. That's why units are so important. That's why value betting is so important. All of those sorts of things. So you have to be really careful with how you bet, who you bet, what you bet, and when you bet, what game you bet on, all of that stuff. Because it'll add up. It'll matter, you know. I think this is my 3-leg for goals, though. Like, how often does Geeky score? Pretty often, actually. Pretty often. 58%. So he's scored more often than he hasn't on the season. He's plus 180. I don't get that at all. And they average 6.5 shots, so not too many, but they average a goal, so... It seems wild. Look at his shots on goal recently, too. Like, started off the season kind of light, and then probably got moved up. Yeah. If they're tied, Geeky always gets the last goal. Good. I hate the Bruins, but if Geeky's going to cash for me, I'll take it. Geeky is also on the first power play unit. Pasternak. So he'd filter here by away. His minutes, 18. So 2 out of 3 already. And head too. I know Geeky looks really good. I know he was my favorite. So I'm going to take him. I think I'm going to take him, Boldy, and Carlson. I think that's the slip, boys. I think those are my favorite guys. And then maybe a long shot here. I think Burakovsky actually looks the best out of these guys, which is weird because his odds are so high. Who's your favorite, Fleazy? Let me hear your opinion here. Who's your favorite out of all these guys for points? What would you say? Or not even out of these guys, if you have someone else as well. So what is this? Carlson. I mean, Carlson is really good. Defensive matchup. So does Boldy. Boldy literally has the best. Carlson as a center, 1.72 as the 4th best. We're mainly relying on Boldy to score, it looks like. They don't give a lot of assists for some reason. That could just be random, though, because everyone's always scoring. They average a lot of assists. The Ducks give up a lot of assists. Fleacy, who's your favorite for points today? I think my 3 right now, I think I'm going to do Carlson, Boldy, and Geeky. Or wait, no, I should probably pair 2 of the same guys. I should probably do Buium and Boldy. Or Erikssonek. I wonder if he would do... Probably wouldn't rather do a defenseman, right? If you had to pick between these 3 guys. I think I'd do Boldy. No, I'm going to do Boldy and Eck. Oh, Buium is on that line, though. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets it. But he's not on the same power play. So I think I'll do Boldy and Eck. Right? Is Eck's good, right? Yeah. I mean, I had him for a point anyway. So I think I'd do Eck, Boldy, and Geeky. .25x. Geeky 100%. I'll always have Eck. Okay, what about Geeky, Eck, and Boldy? I like that now. Like, come on now. Don't play. I feel like that's decent. And then we should also make a goal. We should make a goal line. I think Boldy, Larkin, Burakovsky, and Hurdle. If we want to go crazy. All points? Yeah, I'm going to do points on those guys. I have a 50% boost, so I might as well. I put 1.5 units on it. And I'm going to do a goal lay, too. Burakovsky will run. Hurdle. Hurdle had the really good defensive matchup, too, as well. Yeah. Kind of low on the shots, but he's good head-to-head. Binnington sucks, so do him. No, I'm going to stick to my gut and do Larkin over to Brinket. And I'm going to do... I'm not going to do Boldy in this, actually. That'd be dumb. I personally never take same game parlay. Only do one pick from a game at a time. Interesting. I also need to do... Oh, I should do Creeder and Carlson. With something else. What about Larkin for a point? No. It's way too juiced. Or I just do it. Okay, so I'm thinking I run to win... I run Larkin, Burikov, and Hurdle to win 100. So I'm going to run that. Do I have any bonus bets? Let's see. No. Oh, wait, I just used it and... Oh, that hit. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm probably gonna eat lunch and then do a NFL stream if you guys want. Or maybe do that tonight sometime. I don't know. Exactly. Can't second guess yourself, bro. You gotta go with your gut. Like, there's the data, and then when you don't know to pick between two guys, you just gotta go with your gut. Leo Carlson. So him for a point. Creator for a point. And then what was the other guy I needed? Oh, I could do Buiam too. Ooh. Oh yeah, I'll do Buiam. Cool. Would love the NFL stream. Gotcha. I'll probably do that. I also like doing NBA. Is there NBA on today? Probably, like it's a Saturday, right? There's not much actually. Should we just pump out some NBA right now? Oh, low key. You guys down for that, or what are we thinking? We need that. Might have to run the NFL one tonight, NBA right now. There's not many games. Why don't we just run it, right? If you guys are down, I'm down. Boosted goals. So Narth is taking Narth took Owen Tippett and Coronado. We were almost on Coronado. Might have to be now with Narth on him. Let's see, YouTube alerts. Rev up those Friars. Might have to. Just try to tell people hockey's the most versatile. Exactly. Well, that's with like any sport though, you know? I don't know. I mean, it's betting, so. Rogue posted all his favorite boys. Boldy, DeBrincat. Oh, Fiala. We forgot about Fiala. Hold on now. Fiala looked nasty. Is there someone we didn't take? We could do a 2-leg goal scorer with Fiala. Fiala and... what did we do? 3-2 guys? We can do... oh, didn't Fiala look crazy too? Didn't he have like really good head-to-head as well? Yeah, I did perfect head-to-head stats. Oh my god. And he's the best. Yeah, Fiala was an absolute lock. I'm pretty sure that was one of Rogue's favorites. I'm going to lock in Fiala. And who else did he post? Should I just do DeBrincat? DeBrincat's probably going to score too. Who's Roop Hintz? He took a guy in the Dallas Flyers game. Hold on. Before we get NBA going. Hold on a minute. He took Hintz? Or Roop Hintz? Roop Hintz. Here he is. So last 5 to the center. Okay, he's on a downtrend. Or no, pretty negligible downtrend. Power play, yeah, I mean, this is why right here. He also has been hot recently. Away, last 5 games. Wait. Or home. Why did I say away? I said away and clicked home. I knew what I was doing. He's on the first team power play, which is decent. He's just not shooting on the power play for some reason. He's getting time, just not shooting. Even filter here. Per game, so that's 3 per game. That's only 2 games though. 25 season. Yeah, I don't love that. 14. So he's getting 14 minutes. He's getting 18 minutes. 3.57 shots per game on 18 minutes. So we'll do 3 here. I guess I could see it. Highest, high danger. I just don't love the matchup either. No, I'm not going to take that. Tage Thompson. He's on a run back with Tage. Thompson. Wait, what? Oh, I only have this game on. I was like, why is it not popping up? Logan Thompson, not you. Tage Thompson, there you are. Hello. Okay, most shots on his team. He's on 2.4 to 3, so he's on an uptick on shots. Wow, he did 5-0 or 4-0 and then 5. Looked at him and wasn't a favorite. I could see him going. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Head-to-head lay, Fiala and Will Smith. You might be onto something though. Hold on. No, the Sharks though. Nah, we don't like the Sharks. The head-to-head is nasty, but I don't like the Sharks. I don't know. Fiala though. Fiala's gotta be, right? Like Caulfield. Yeah, Fiala's right here. Like Fiala's nasty. Jonathan Taze. Oh, my goat. Watch it be Josh Doan. Every time you bet on Tage, it's Josh Doan, this guy. We could also start filtering by, so like, per game he's getting 4 shots and 6 IFF. So, and that's this season. So 4 shots, Wait. So yeah, I could see it. 4 shots per game. Jeez. Away on the power play. His last 5 games, he's getting just a shot. Good time on ice, though. I'd rather just do even. Last 5. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love it. But Road's always right, so I don't know. I just don't know what I'm doing, apparently. His odds are also really low. He sent me a list earlier before stream that he had. He did. He really likes to brink it today. That's the chocolate. He sent me his chocolate. Jackson Blake. I know a lot of you guys are on him. Hints. Oh, he's on Hints because of the recent, the history. Or he's hot recently, yeah. I just don't love the matchup for that one. Maybe we'll find something on NBA. We'll take Fiala and then something on NBA for a crazy night. Okay, let me run to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll do NBA. UFC profit boost. Ain't no way I'm betting on UFC. You guys bet on UFC? Like, no way, right? Okay. Why is this not working? Let me just refresh. Okay. So yeah, I think what if we take a little cross sport look? We take Fiala and then something else. Narth has been nasty on those recently. Those cross sport looks. Okay. Okay, let me show you guys what I do for NBA here. Done with NHL. Let's get NBA out. Cheat sheets. These shooting trends. Oh my god, I need to make a video. Because these shooting trends, let me tell you, boys. Let me tell ya, they're nasty. They're basically the last 5 skater stats. I mean, they also have 10, 15. I wouldn't really use 15. I just use 10, maybe, but 3 and 5. Basically the same thing for NBA here. So you can see Kyle Kuzma's getting a massive increase. Zion James and Konkneppel. This Konkneppel guy, nasty. Absolutely nasty. Kyle Kuzma's shooting more than ever. Emmanuel Quickly's shooting better than ever. Be forgetting about the shooting trend. Don't forget about it. Don't sleep on it, bro. So I go through injury reports first. Go through all these. Wow, there's like no games today. Or there's only 4 games. Yeah, we'll do this quick, and then I'll probably end stream. But yeah, he's a nasty rookie, bro. He's nasty. Don't play with him, man. Let me... Wait, why can I not see the chat anymore? So I don't know why this is being weird. Let me just go back to full screen. There we go. And we're back. Yeah, but he's been nasty recently. How is Rogue Voice still on? What does that mean? But yeah, I pretty much go through this. Look at that first. Or I guess, wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there are 4 games. So look at the injury trends. Injury reports. Most of that actually has to do with the shooting trends. We could also go over first basket. I actually haven't made any lays on this yet, just because my books give really bad odds. But these trends are nasty. Like, these actually work. Both these guys have the same tip percent. Also odds right here for you. No odds obviously for the guys coming off the bench, but just insane stats here. Okay, let's go through injury reports. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Edie is day to day. Interesting. I wonder if he's gonna play today. That would be huge. Darius Garland is still out. Come on, brother, come back. Come back, brother. I need you. Ty Jerome. Wow, 4 weeks. Wow. Raptors have no injury. Oh my god, the Raptors are going to win by 700 to the Pacers. The Pacers are really... They're like the 49ers of NBA right now. They are so injured. It's unbelievable. Obviously, Tyrese out for the season is huge. Mathurin out, Nesmith out, Furphy out, Obi Toppin out. Even a guy like Quentin Jackson when you need that depth. They just don't have it. Thunder, kind of injured. Jalen Williams. I don't know if that's the good or the bad Jalen Williams, but... Brandon Miller, LaMelo injury management. Wow. LaMelo, Josh Green, Brandon Miller. Why can't I click on him? It's funny. I guess you could click some of these guys. Maybe they were questionable going in. They just got ruled out or something. Nikola Jokic. This guy, I've heard he's decent. Look at, like what? How does he do it? How does he do it, man? 73? Jesus. Isaiah 15, Rudy 15. Jeez, should be cashed by halftime. Sam Merrill 15? Has he been cooking with Garland out? Okay, so big thing here. One thing you need to know is like, listed as probable for Saturday, November 14th. Saturday is not November 14th. So one thing you need to know is all the big names, like when LeBron's out, that's huge. LeBron being out is huge. Giannis being questionable is huge. Even LaMelo and Brandon Miller, huge. OKC, don't really see anything crazy. Pacers, wouldn't even bet on. Raptors look good to bet on because no one's out, so they're going to be pretty consistent. But that's what I look at first. I just look at that real quick, and then I go game by game, same thing. I would not bet on OKC or Hornets or Memphis or Cavs unless I'm taking unders. So I would take these games just because the spreads are decent, right? So let's see. Best matchup, Emmanuel Quickley versus the Pacers. So he hit this last year, 30 minutes. I would add the guys that he's playing with. So Scotty, RJ, Grady, Ingram. Just the main guys. You could even hit, I don't know why I do it like that actually, when you could hit the with starters filter. So I would do that. As you can see, I was wrong. it's Podol and Ingram. Grady doesn't start, apparently. You could also look at the depth chart, do it that way. You can see right here. So, not really important. That's what I do, though. So, he's averaging 32 minutes in his last 5, but he is averaging 31.6 with these guys. So, I'd put in 31. Remember, you always round down. It looks good there. On his... He passes the ball a lot. He just didn't shoot against the Spurs. Probably just a hard matchup. Actually, apparently not to point guards, but he's shooting well on average. Except that Dallas game. See, he didn't hit against Dallas, and that doesn't really... Like, I'm not annoyed seeing that. 5 for 16, he should have hit, right? He only went under 3 points. How many free throws did he have? I thought there was a graph for free throws. Maybe not. So yeah, I also go through, make sure that's the biggest discrepancy, which it is in this case. They block him on threes, but compared to everything else, I mean, they give up the most points, most PA, most PR, most PRA, like all of it, right? You could also, if you want, so you would keep I would just keep him at 30 minutes so you get some more data. But I would filter by potentials, so rebound chances 5.8 and potential assists 10.6. So I've filtered that in. So that's just average. That's not even what he's averaging with these guys, which it is in this case actually the same. Oh wait, no, that doesn't change. Interesting. So as I was saying, you would just do 10. I always round down. You do 10, and then what was this, rebound 5. So I don't even know if I would want to bet on this, the rebounds and assists, but then I would just click over here, see that his assists actually look good, his rebounds actually look good. So I'd probably take his PRA here, just so it all kind of balances out. Again, the only game he didn't hit was against the Spurs, and he only shot the ball 7 times, went 4 for 7, right? So I don't know what happened in that game. We got a new API this year, so we're pulling data from a different source. That's why you can't click on the game anymore to get a quick box score. But Jose is actively fixing that, and I know that for a fact because we had someone ask about it. So yeah, in this case, I'd probably take Quickly for his PRA. Looks pretty good. He's projected to get 5.5 assists, 17.5 points, 3.5. So you do 18 plus 4 plus 6. And that seems about right. 18 plus 4 plus 6. Yeah, so it's actually better to take his PRA. You're getting the odds 1 cheaper. His potential assists, you can see his potentials are insane. He got 11, 16, 14, 10. That's, of course, when averaging 10. So you can see his potentials most of the time turn out to actually being assists. So that's good in this case. His line is 5.5. Yeah, I like that. So he'd be my favorite. I favorited it right, yeah. So he'd be my favorite from the Raptors. So most of the time, like more often than not, I don't double down on a team. So I would just take him. I want him to pop off. That's it, right, for that team. And then Siakam looks good as well for the defense. So I'd filter by similar defense. Now, I don't think they're going to win this game, so I would rather just stay on Quickly. I mean, without all of these guys, though, like, he's going to have to do something. Like, he's never even played without all these guys, so I don't know. I would probably have to take him for points, but I don't love it. His line's pretty high, 25. That's going to be, like, probably more than a quarter of their points. I don't think they get to 100 in this game. You can look at their pace. I mean, they're pretty high pace. Rebound rate, low. Yeah, all of this matters. Assists, so that's good for Quickly. And the Pacers have the least, so Yeah, I think the Pacers get blown out in this game, honestly. I think the spread isn't doing it justice. And I think this probably goes under as well, but we'll see. That's just my 2 cents. That doesn't even really matter. But right now I'm on quickly. I was on Jamal Murray assists when Jokic dropped 700 points and he only got 4 assists. I was pissed. How do you only get 4 assists when Jokic has 7,000 points? Like, is there a medium line? Yeah, right here. So 5.7, it will show their average. It's pretty close in basketball, obviously, but let's see, what is this? Jamal Murray, apparently they give up a lot. Head-to-head, Julius Randle pops off, apparently. But yeah, I always filter by matchup. So then I go here, filter this, make sure, and I'm like, yeah, that's the best matchup. You can see centers, they give up a lot of assists to centers. And you know Jokic, I mean, he could pop off any day of the week. I would assume Jokic is going to play. It says he's questionable. That makes me kind of not want to bet on it, but I feel like he's probably just going to play. If I had to guess. Wow, their team is really different this year. So then I'd take this. I'd take the average of his minutes there. So it is 33. Corresponds with that. So I'd filter in 33. And then also filter by, since it's saying assists and rebounds, he has a good matchup for. I'm going to filter by his potential assists, which is 11. Remember, we round down. You would normally round up just numerically. You know, you round up 5s, but 11 and then 7 for his rebounds. So 11 and 7. You could filter both. You could do one at a time. Anytime he gets 7 rebound chances, apparently he hits it. He actually hasn't hit his assists in the 2 games. He got 11 plus, which is crazy. I use a cheat sheet and filter by green, go off those numbers initially, then check the defensive matchups. Yeah, that's fair. I just think this is easier just clicking through here. I mean, this is also how I was used to doing it last year since we didn't have the defensive matchups, but I probably should get used to doing the defensive matchups just here as well as the shooting trends. Because obviously it is easier. You just look right here and there's all their averages and everything. You can see Emmanuel quickly is the highest. I'm not sure why his line is so low, to be honest. I guess probably just because they're going to get blown out. There's kind of a blowout potential there. I also don't know why Jamal Murray hasn't hit in any of these games. See, he was 21 out of 27 last year, and he's 0 for 2 so far this year with not even hitting half, which is interesting. So, I mean, you could see here, this is what it should look like. See, his potential is 12 and 12.6. I mean, you got to just take that and hope his teammates can hit for him, but I don't know. Maybe his rebounds just are better. I would lean his assists all day. Yeah, I don't know. The matchup is really good for his assists, but he's not hitting it for some reason. So you have to, like, obviously the potentials matter, but if he's not hitting for some reason, then his teammates just aren't making anything. Rush just dropped 14 against him. Schroeder got 6, 28 minutes, so I think Jamal Murray, pretty good passer, would be able to hit. Just dropped 8. See, look at his potentials. 17, 10, 12, 11, 13. I mean, last year when he had 12 potentials, 13 of 17. That's what he's averaging right now. And the only times he didn't hit were against really good defenses like OKC and Detroit. He missed 3 times against OKC. And that, like, you just got to take that, you know? Similar defense, 8, 10, 8. I'm taking it. I'm just taking it. It's you just have to. Okay, let me actually look at the defensive matchup here. Actually, probably just easier to select by all games. Yeah, defensive matchups show the team who really struggle right out of the gate. Exactly. Pick out of the green who I like the most for each position. He's been hitting 4 rebounds or more. He's been hitting 4 rebounds more than his 4 assists. Yeah, but his potentials are better for his assists because he's getting 12 and he only needs 6 assists. On rebounds, he's getting, what were his potentials? 7 and he needs 5. So you see what I mean? Like, you need like 70% of his rebounds or 75% of his rebounds compared to like 50% of his assists, if that makes sense. Points. Jamal Murray apparently has good. He is under that. Under his line on average. Yeah, I mean, we have quickly. Oh, Dante's pretty low. Donovan Mitchell versus the Grizzlies. Points looks good. Rebounds. Yeah, this is actually really nice to see it all like this. So Donovan Mitchell. So the Grizzlies, on average, to point guards or shooting guards, allow 31.5 points, 9.2 boards, and 7.4 assists. He's averaging his line, so 5.5. I mean, look at this matchup. I mean, we just saw it, but look at this matchup. And with Garland out, he's gonna have to shoot. His line's 27. Oh my god. He's getting 34 minutes on average. That does correspond well. So when he gets 34 minutes without Garland, yeah, even with Garland this season he's hit. So that's pretty insane. Seems like he's minus 135 to get 27 points. That is unbelievable. On average, they give up 5 3-pointers made to shooting guards. That is... Yeah, that's insane. So, what? How did they give up? How did they even give up so many? That doesn't even make any sense. His line's 3.5 for 3-pointers. He made 4 last time on 8 threes. 23 for 11. 11 for 23, what? He still dropped 33 points? Yeah. He's gonna hit his points. 6 for 10 against Brooklyn. Jesus. Right, that's true. Exactly. You could just filter. You don't like his line being lower at 27. He's been at 29 or 30. They're just fearing the blowout. Ah, yeah, the blowout. Spread of 10. The Grizzlies aren't that hurt though. Is Ja out? Ja's playing, right? Is Ja like just terrible though? I don't know. Maybe it just sucks. That's a good call though. You're right. I wouldn't even bet on that game in general. So I don't know. Yeah, I guess they do suck. So let's actually filter by those games then. You can also just see the spread here. So I wouldn't even bet on the Hornets Thunder either. So let's start at the top here. We already have Jamal Murray for that game. We already have his assists. I mean, he's averaging 10.2. Or they give up on average 10.2, and he averages 5.7. So head-to-head, he's a little under, but his potentials make up for it. Don't love any of these other guys. Don't really want to bet on the Pacers players, so let's move on to shooting guards. No points. Rebounds. Austin Reeves, a lot of green for Ingram. We already took quickly, so I don't really like doubling down on 2 guys. Austin Reeves and Ben Shepherd maybe. Ooh, Austin Reeves has been under his line. Interesting that Gabe Vincent seems to matter for his boards. Maybe he plays outside more. Averaging 35, so he's higher. Wow, that is interesting. So when he gets 35 minutes, he's under his board line. What about his threes? Yeah, so he's playing outside. Look at his threes. Oh, yeah, we're taking his threes. 2.5? Yeah. 8, 11, 8, 14, 6. Jeez, yeah, his, and they give up on average 4.2 threes to the shooting guard, so they're also supposed to give up a lot of rebounds. He got 4 threes last time. That's exactly what I expect from him. He also hit his rebounds and his points, not his assists. I think I like his threes the most, though, to be honest. He's not hooping this year. Oh, that's why you're on Sam Merrill. That actually makes sense then. The script is there. Script is there. What is he, or no, I took it out. Where is he? Oh, probably only does the starters. That's why. I'll go back and look at Merrill. That's actually smart, though. That's smart. Thinking outside of the box. Mitchell will probably be done by third quarter. I don't know. 15 still seems rich. But we'll look. We'll look. Siakam, again, don't like it. Giannis. Is Giannis going to play? Is he actually, like, injured, though? Like, probable? Like, what's his injury? Carlo Matkovic. I forgot I used to bet on this guy. It's funny. It's so funny. Giannis has a good matchup. Yeah, you don't want Giannis having a good matchup against you. That's, actually, he's been under recently on his points. He got 20 rebounds. 31-27. Jeez. Whew. Shoots. Dang, he actually is a good three-point shooter. Low key, though. Come on now. Okay, 33 without KG, without Prince. Oh, yeah, Torian Prince, like, beat up his wife or something? Wait, hold on. I shouldn't say that. Was it him? Wasn't it someone on the Bucks? I thought it was someone on the Bucks. Okay, so without them, he gets how many minutes? 37? So then you filter by 37, right? Or 36, I typically go under. And then you take those guys out. He's 1 for 4 on the points. Turnovers. He goes over his turnovers. Double-double. What's... Yeah, minus 230. Yeah, no thanks. Siakam's line is 6. He's averaging 7.4, and head-to-head he's averaging 8, and they give up 12. That seems decent, no? That does seem decent. With everyone out, though, yeah, that's the problem. See, like, this year he hasn't been getting rebounds. They've changed up their game plan, you could tell. Unless he's still getting chances, which I guess he is. 12.2. He's getting about half, so... I don't know. Per game, total. So yeah, that's about right. But everyone's out for them. I just don't want to bet on the Pacers when everyone's out. Kevin Porter. No, this came out like a few days ago. But I'm pretty sure it was Torian Prince. I'm not saying I don't believe you on Kevin Porter, but I'm saying the one I was talking about came out literally a few days ago. Also, never bet on half assist lines. It's just a coin flip whether you're going to get one or not. Not really seeing anything else I love, to be honest. Gary Trent, Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart legacy game. His line's 2. No, he only gets 2. What's his potentials though? Does he get decent potentials? 4.8. I mean, that might play. That could play. Hold on. Maybe a good matchup. How many minutes is he getting? He's getting 34 minutes? What? He gets 32 minutes a game? Are you kidding me? Is it because Braun's out, obviously? Yeah, I mean, his boards seem good. That's crazy. And this is going to be a close game, so yeah, I like that. They're actually decent on the rebound rate. 11th. Where are the Bucks? 28th. Yeah. Post my favorite lay in the basketball chat. Let's see what you got here. What's your name on Discord, Fleecy? Why am I being pinged? Fleezy TV. Wait, you said in chat? Oh, that's you. I see. Holy. It's quite the slip. Mitchell, Santi. Okay. Could see it. Pacers tanking, no surprise. Dude, they have to tank. They're literally so bad. It's actually crazy. They're so injured. Oh, so sad. So unfortunate. I think Marcus Smart boards is a good play. Tim Hardaway assist? No, this guy's not a passer. Yeah, I'm not taking Tim Hardaway to get assists. Okay, and then center. Rudy Gobert. Yogurt Gobert. Yeah, Rudy looks really good on his, Has this guy ever attempted a 3? Dude, he didn't attempt a 3 all last year. I'm gonna take him to make a 3. That's not even available. That's funny. You like to keep it simple. Bro, that's like an 8 leg. That is a 10 leg. What are you talking about? I don't like doing 10 props a game. Oh, like per game. I see. I don't know what happened with my Discord. It made me sign in and re-verify info. Now it says my phone number is already associated with another account, so I can't get verified. Just type your Discord in chat. I'll verify you. Okay, Rudy is getting a lot of minutes. Terrence Shannon is out. Terrence Shannon is getting minutes? Reevaluate in a week. Okay, let's just filter by the starters. 31 minutes. Yeah, I like Rudy. What about with Jokic? With Jokic. Oops, yeah. Yeah, with, so, okay, he's played all of them with Jokic. I like Rudy's points, too. That's a good shout. Good comps. They actually give up a lot of rebounds, which is interesting because, like, Jokic. 19 rebound chances per game. So you put 19. I think I'd probably take his... Just filter by 30. I'd probably take his PR here. I mean, PR 35.4 on average. His line's 20. And he hits it like all the time. Oh. Terra C. I just verified you, Tara. Make sure you go to role selection. Make sure you go to hashtag role selection and pick what channels you want to join. Yeah, I agree, Freezy. And look at the total and the spread. Look, all of this is in his favor. Anytime, Tara, got you. I think a lot of teams are going to be playing big man ball today. Every team has weaknesses. Big man, PF, power forward, Romero, quickly Mitchell. Yeah. I think Mitchell could go off only if the game's close. And I don't want to count on the game being close because it doesn't look like it's going to be. So 5.2 potentials for a center is actually not bad. Pretty lower than I'd like, though, because he needs 3 and only 5. He's averaging only 5, so... also, he hasn't had a single game this season averaging 5. Although he gets 5. How is that even possible? That's wrong. Okay. I think that's my basketball lay right there. It's a decent one. That's true. Podol is not great. Not great. Okay, let's do Reeves over 2.5. His line is 3.5. What? Smart rebounds. Smart, not snart. Smart's plus money. That's decent. Decent name. 5.19x. Let's see if I have any profit boosts anywhere else. The prize picks are just so bad. Why is it like a culture thing? Oh my god, it's like Kalshi. Bitcoin price range? Dude, what? What is this? Why can you bet on the price range? Who cares what the price range is? Anyway, let me type in Reeves here. Oh, so he is... there's no way this is going to be better odds. Reeves, Smart. 2.5 boards. Where's his boards? Boards. It doesn't even have a boards line. NFL profit boost. Why do I not have NBA? They know. They know NBA is supposed to go crazy today. Okay, 2.5 boards. Reeves to make 3 threes. If you guys have any more questions or anything, drop them now because I'm going to end stream once I put this lay in. I am absolutely starving. And then Gobert. I'm actually going to take Gobert, him for his PR. So yeah, I'm probably going to eat, record some videos, and then do a stream for NFL after that. Wow, Rudy doesn't even have... He doesn't even have a line for his PR on Underdog. What would happen if I were to just take this? These picks can't be combined. Yeah, this is a lock. Lock me in for this, chat. $5X. Give me that. Come on now. Okay, I just put this in. Remember, if you're tailing me on Pickett, you'll have all my plays. So if you're curious, type !Pickett, follow me there, and then you'll get all my picks when I post. Yeah, you'll just see all that. Okay, so here's everything we have. Oh, quickly. I forgot to add quickly. Quickly and Jamal Murray. Because I favorited them over there. I was going to say there was something else. Okay, I'm going to add that as well. And then I'll end stream. Quickly, what do we like him for? We liked his PRA, and then Murray, we like his assists. Murray, he better not sell me on his assists again, man. He doesn't have a 5.5 line. Dude, I'm telling you, they know. Yeah, appreciate you joining, bro. Pull up for the NFL stream. I'll probably have time for one tonight. Yeah, I'll probably do it. We'll see. Appreciate all you guys for joining. Yeah, I'll be on here for another sec, so let's see. Jamal Murray. Why is his line 6? No. I want 5.5. Give it to me. Why is there no NBA? Oh, there's NBA. Quickly. Nope. Manuel quickly over his PRA. Bingo. And Murray. $2.64. That's probably about right, I guess. Over and out. See you guys. Appreciate you guys for joining. Catch you in the next one later.